good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Empower Field at Mile High.
Let's go get it, man. Let's go, whatever it takes. Let's go bring it, man. Let's go get it. Come on, stand with 9. Go make some plays.
Denver has a touchdown. Looks like when I was running. That was Draymond Jones. He walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Welcome, everybody, to the neighborhood. This is week 11. I'm Bronco Bill. Which way am I pointing? That way. That is Glenn Hauser. He is filling in for Madungus Creevy, who is at the game. So hopefully he can bring some luck. He's there with the sun, so that'll be great. All right, guys, you ready for this game? We have to win this game. There's no two questions about it. I don't know if everybody out there heard, but this is a shock to me because I don't think it came from Nathaniel Hackett. Hackett has given up play calling for this game and turned it over to Clint Kubiak. That's absolutely outstanding. Hopefully things change. What do you think, Glenn?
Well, this is a change that really should have come a few weeks ago. I'm surprised he kept digging in his heels. But I think we're now at the point where he was either directed to do it, and they're never going to say that that's the case, sure, or he realized that the only way he's possibly going to save his position is by giving up play calling. And it's starting this game. It's not just for this game. Okay. Apparently that they were doing it all week. Russell was the one player that they told about. I find it hard to believe that the players didn't figure it out if they were doing it. But there was a big announcement last night at the team meeting that, in fact, Clint Kubiak, Gary's son, is going to be calling the plays. And you know what I mean? As someone that's also a Viking fan, Bronco Bill, you know Clint as being their former offensive coordinator and a play caller there. So it sounds pretty good.
Absolutely. And I mean, what better person to learn from than your own dad, who coached the Broncos to Super Bowl 50 championship? I mean, it's got to rub off at some point in time. Correct.
Absolutely. I bet his dad is very, very excited. With his Bronco history as someone that was drafted by the Broncos the same year that Elway came.
They're just showing him. I hate to interrupt. They're just showing him right now in the booth. He's up in the booth. There he is, calling the plays. Can't wait.
So many of the successful head coaches are the ones that. Did he just do like smelling salts? It looked like he did.
Yeah, he did. Nathaniel Hackett's probably trying to clear the cobwebs and go, "What the heck happened? I'm not calling plays today."
Right. But that's a good thing. Here's a guy that is completely inexperienced as a head coach, has an inexperienced staff. And he's supposed to be managing the whole team. That's why you're supposed to, the intention is that you have these, top coaches that you can rely on to do what they're supposed to be doing. So it'll be interesting to see how things work out. There's two rules of thought. It's either going to look as a really smart move, or if Kubiak helps turn things around, people are going to be more pissed that they just waited too long to make the change.
Yep. Well, Denver's kicking off, so I'm assuming they won the toss and elected to defer. That would be my guess. Yeah. It looks pretty much like a packed house. The Broncos are in their crushed uniforms. They got the orange tops and the orange bottoms, the orange stockings or leggings or whatever they call them. I don't know what they call them.
Short kick by McManus, fielded at the 1, but tackled at the 27-yard line. Here comes Derek Carr. Hopefully he's stopped crying. But I don't blame him for
that's a 27-yard line. Yeah. Yeah, you're actually ahead of me by about maybe, I don't know, 6-7 seconds, 5-6 seconds, something like that. So it's okay.
So the guy to watch for the Raiders right now is Josh Jacobs. He has 821 yards rushing this year, and he did a number on the Broncos in the first game against Las Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing but a sea of orange in the stands. I love it. Love it.
Oh, I am such a huge fan of the Color Rush uniforms.
Really?
Oh my gosh, because it has the old D logo, and one of the cool
I know, and I like this one right here, but it's fine. Hand off, get him.
Yeah, short. It's a 3-yard rush, 2nd and 7. But you know what's cool too, Bill, is that they actually painted the D in the end zone, so it says Broncos.
Oh, they did. I didn't see that.
It is so cool.
Okay, I will admit that D does look good. I don't mind the D. I just don't like the horse logo inside. It just doesn't seem mean enough or aggressive enough.
It has smoke coming out of its snout. Come on now.
Well, yeah.
Brought back by Carr and immediately knocked down Kareem Jackson with the tackle for no gain. So a 3rd and 7.
Nice. Great tackle.
I'm saying the Clint Kubiak factor is really playing a huge part in this first minute. So this is great.
Yeah, but they're on defense.
It was a joke, though.
Oh, you're going to screw with me all day. I can see where this is going, Glenn. Okay, I can see where this is going. All right, well, you're on your own. See ya.
Mike Carr's doing a lot of pointing, he's doing like a poor man's Peyton Manning. He's in shotgun formation, doing a lot of pointing. Straight drop back. Throws across the middle and completed to Davante Adams. Easy first down and tackled about midfield.
No, don't tell me that because I just now. Oh, come on.
So Adams is one of those guys that there was some question whether he was going to play today.
Mm-hmm.
But with Hunter Renfrow out, with Darren Waller out, I mean, it just I didn't see that there was any way that he was not going to be playing in this game.
Yeah. I know we're going to get to the next thing. I just want to give a shout out to some of the guys in the chat. Love to have you in there, that guy. Let's ride Mile High. You got that right. Shout out to Bobby Krantz. Thank God when it comes to Clint Kubiak calling the plays. Absolutely.
Oh, I took it as he was excited to see us, but anyway.
Well, maybe. It came right after you said.
I know Bobby well, and that was totally about Clint Kubiak.
That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Absolutely. There's no question about this, Dixon. We got to get this win. We cannot let the Raiders sweep us. Absolutely cannot do it, especially at home. We got to get a win. Clint Kubiak's calling the plays. This is definitely an omen. We're going to win this thing, guys. I said on my Friday show it'd be 2017 Denver. Oh boy, another injury. Come on, Mike.
I did not see a number on that, but
I didn't either. They're covering it up, not on purpose, obviously. It's just a camera angle, but holy crap!
I gotta figure out here the closed captioning on here. Hang on 1 second.
All right, well, it's commercial time, so we're going to hit the first commercial, guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes. See you in a few.
Certified Trump beaters. Charge a couple cool K for the features. It ain't about the money, then you probably can't reach us. Hey, and I put it on mamas. Do it for the soul, for the fam and the commas. Don't act, be chill with the dramas. All you gotta do is be you and be honest. Eating on papaya with my main thing. Baby getting bread, I'm on the same thing. No rocks in it with a plain Jane. Put my on, they used to gangbang. Be trying to play me like a new guy, but I'm buzzing in the apple like a fruit fly. I'll be somewhere in Seattle getting neck bone, and I'm really not the one that you should rest on. Uber eat Jamaican to the B&B. All the moves we making, they ain't seeing me. Rooftop bar for the the scenery. I give a fuck about a mug and what it mean to me. I'm that saucy little from the middle, man. Told that baby box it for me, she gon' dribble that. Got some in the paper, got it mummy wrap. Got no minutes for the funny hat. Hey, and I put it on Caesars. All I got is certified trunk beaters. Charge a couple cool K for the features. It ain't about the money, then you probably can't reach us. Hey, and I put it on mamas. Do it for the soul, for the fam and the comments. Don't act, be chill with the dramas. All you gotta do is be you and be honest. Monastery on from the middle, man. What you know about it, baby, riddle that. Heard a lot of rapping, very little fact. You the type of that we giggle at. Gold all on my mouth look like a chandelier. I'm about to disappear and make 100 grand appear.
We are back.
All right, so 2nd and 6 from the 46 of the Raiders. Drop back, Carr throws it to Davante Adams, automatic catch. I mean, against this dude is so good. Surtain had great coverage on him, and
oh my gosh, yeah,
still got the sideline grab.
Jay, it's not. And Surtain usually shuts all of.
I mean, that was great coverage. I mean, and it was a beautiful pass.
It sure was, absolutely. But I don't like to give props to the Raiders. But anyways, you're right. It was a good pass. Oh, dang.
Davante already has 2 receptions for 36 yards.
That's come on, Surtain. You can shut him down. That was just a great pass, and nothing he could do about that.
Great play by the Broncos defense. Eventually ended up being Mathis tackling
Jacob. They got him in the backfield big time. Oh, what a tackle. Oh, flag.
There is a flag, but I'm hoping it's holding because Jacobs was really dancing around that line for a while.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, just great pressure.
Yeah.
That would take him out on the Raiders. I tell you, I would decline this penalty. They lost 8 yards.
Oh, absolutely. But it looks like they're going to take it. Are they?
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, that's Hackett saying take it.
Well, let's see what ends up happening here. I haven't seen anything.
Not yet.
You look at the hands.
Well, I think
the Raiders, they got to decline it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, illegal hands. Yep.
Well, why wouldn't you? They lost 8 yards and it would have been 2nd down.
I know. I think what it is they want. I think what they want is they want 2nd down. They don't want them to be in field goal range, and they want 2nd down. So instead of
but they wouldn't have been in field goal range. Bill.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
You got first down, 39 yards. Now it's 1st and 20. This is just dumb.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was steep. Again,
Hackett's
making these
2nd 18.
Hackett's making these ridiculous. Well, yeah. I mean, what's 2 yards, right? I mean, obviously 2 yards is 2 yards, but you know what I'm saying.
But it's a down. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. I would have declined it too. Now what are they doing? They're conferring to saying, well, you really want to go back to and accept the penalty? I don't know what they're talking about. I have no clue.
So I saw Andrew Mason tweet earlier that the Broncos are going to have 2 tight ends starting today, Salbert and Dulcich.
Oh, wow.
So they were that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Really cool.
1st and 20 from the 42.
42 at Denver.
Tipped in the middle by Jonathan Cooper. Incomplete pass. Incomplete. 2nd and 20 now.
Oh, good deflection. Great. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome.
Of course,
awesome.
It would have been 3rd and 18. But still, 20,
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, Glenn. Absolutely. I mean, why would you give them an extra down? I just don't understand. Oh, that was tipped twice. That was tipped right there at the line and tipped right there in the middle. Great defense. Great defense.
All right, Carr scrambling a little bit, pass to the running back and tackled for no gain. Just a swarm of orange. 4 guys. Singleton was the main, but he was not going anywhere.
Nope.
It was Abdullah.
Yeah, that was a gang tackle for sure. That was awesome. All right, now we force 3rd and 20. So now we cannot allow Adams to catch the ball. Absolutely. And
if we do, we can't allow him to get inside easy field goal range. We want him to make him think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
3rd and 20.
All right, defense, come on.
Oh, quick swing to Davante. Boy, that's not what I was expecting. It gets down to the 38-yard line. Looks like 4-yard gain.
Yeah, good defense.
Boy, they weren't really serious about converting on that play, Bill. I mean,
what's that?
They weren't very serious about converting on that play. I mean, why would you swing it to him essentially at the goal line, and then he was able to get 4 yards out of it? I mean, just
let's see if they try. Let's see if they try ridiculous. Well, they're in altitude, so let's see if they try ridiculous.
No, it's a punt.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering because you never know with Josh McDaniels. I mean, you just never know with that guy what he's going to do. I guess they're going to try and pin the Broncos deep, obviously, like Tennessee did to us last week.
Yep. Montreal is there waving for a fair catch at the 7.
Oh man. Well, I mean, it's better than.
Well, that wasn't going to make. Oh my gosh! Look at Russ. His uniform looks. That looks stunning. I love it.
Let's see. Yeah, you're a little. Yeah, that does look sharp. You're right, but see, it's the darker color helmet. That's what I like the most. It's the darker color. It's not that powder blue, which I don't like. But
yeah.
Anyways, we are back into another commercial, guys. We will see you in just a few minutes.
We are back. Showing Nathaniel on the sideline. He cannot be a happy camper. Already some movement for the Broncos.
Well, let's see how this first drive goes for sure.
First 10 from the 8. Russ is in shotgun, scrambles a little to the right, throws it to Dulcich, and gets down to the 23-yard line. So that's a good first play, 15 yards. We'll take it.
Oh, man, you're right. You just did get out. Yeah, absolutely. Gets down to the 23. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. See, and that's what I'm liking. I'm liking the fact that, I mean, you have to bend a little bit. As a head coach, you have to bend. You can't say you're doing it my way or no way. You can't do that, especially when you're dealing with the quarterback that's been in a different system for 10 years. You have to. There's Clint right. Yeah. Hand off. Run up the middle. Oh, that's Gordon. Oh, he goes the other. Dang it. 3 yards. Well, it's better than fumbling. That's for dang sure.
So a couple things to note on the offensive line. Graham is back at center, which is great.
Yep.
And Cam Fleming is back at left or right tackle. Oddly enough, as Mike Gliss tweeted out earlier today, this is the 7th offensive line configuration in the 10 games for the Broncos. The Broncos are.
That's crazy.
Oh, boy.
That's crazy.
Russell was throwing it pretty deep to Cortland. Cortland got absolutely tackled by the waist. And that's an interference.
Oh, come on. Yeah, there's the flag. You bet. Come on, man. You got – what's wrong with you, Webb? He's like, what, me? Well, yeah, you're the only one out there that grabbed him. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That
was an obvious call. So Broncos are going to get a first down right near – just short of midfield. So
my gosh, man, he was hogtied. I mean, he grabbed him by. Oh, you know what? That almost could have been a horse collar because he grabbed him from back here. Mm-hmm. And now he's like, what? You got to be kidding me! Come on, man. You know that just drives me
nuts. Chase Edmonds up the middle. I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen Chase Edmonds from.
Good run. That's a run of 4.
I'm surprised we haven't seen him in the passing game.
Yeah, good point. I think I like the mix right now. If you notice, we've got 2 runs and 2 passes. I'm liking this. I'm liking the mix. You got to have a balance. You can't be all one-sided, or the other team's just going to, pin their ears back and go after.
Russ got hit low, but converted on a slant to Cortland Sutton. Cortland's down to 34 for a first.
Beautiful. 44, 40, 40, 30, 39. 39 of Raiders.
No,
almost
34.
Almost at open. Oh, 34, 30. I mean.
Yeah.
34, yeah. That's right.
Bobby, I appreciate that.
What's that?
Bill and I aren't even lined up. He's in California, and I'm here all the way across country, and we can't seem to get in sync, but close enough. Here's an audible. Spotted actually on the 35. Russ again in shotgun. Hands off to Edmonds, and he just goes for little spinning action. It looked like he was going to get nothing and got 2. So positive is better than
absolutely.
He is so good catching the ball. I just don't understand the handing off part.
Why do you think that I never can remember that guy's name. Latavius Murray. Why do you think he's not in? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Clint Kubiak sees something different, wants to call something different. I don't know. But whatever it is, man, they're moving right down the field. We haven't seen this in such a long time.
Russell throws it to Kendall Hinton, and he is just short of a touchdown. No, they give it to him. Oh, my goodness. Kendall got his head torn right off his body. He ducked under, ran down the sideline.
Oh, I don't know how you give him that.
I think it's going to get reversed, but we'll.
Well, wait a minute. Did he lean the ball over? Oh, if he leans the ball over any part of that pylon, because remember that pylon goes straight up.
No, hang on one sec. We got to give it.
There you go. That was worth it.
I just wanted to hear that, whether or not it gets reversed.
Even if they reverse it,
Let's see it.
Ooh, Wilson got decked.
He did get it inside. Oh, what an athletic move. Well, Russell did call him a world-class athlete. What a play. That is definitely
yeah. Beautiful. Wow.
My goodness. Phenomenal. His legs were
twisting
out of bounds, but not touching the ground.
Wow. What a phenomenal play.
Inside with his outstretched arm. That is phenomenal.
Touchdown, Denver. That was awesome. Hey, so let me ask you a question, Glenn. Seeing what we just saw. The question would be is this. After seeing what we just saw, shouldn't this have happened weeks ago, like you mentioned before we came on air or before the game started, where Clint Kubiak should have been doing this all along? When you know that you can't do something, why be so headstrong and stubborn? That's what bothers me the most.
I think it's because you don't want to admit it.
Well, yeah, but it's better to admit it and learn from it.
You know, I was hired as this offensive genius, wizard.
I don't care if he was hired, how he's hired. It just doesn't make sense. Anyways, at the we're going to go to commercial. 7-0 Denver. We will be back.
Hey, check it. Hey, check it. Put the place up. Put the place up. Yeah, we know what we made of. Can't get enough of you, boo. I'm a chaser. Face up. Now I feel a little major. Link up and out. Ego, I'm a taker. Shaker. Yeah, she was a ball shaker. She shake me out that door to no place. Damn, why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you stabbed me in the back. Sounding like a rose when we came out there. We settled back like the Vinci. I'm breaking bones, I'm breaking backs. Come on, get your ass up and slip it. Get another smile like it was the last Christmas. Hey.
Well, unfortunately, the call was reversed. I think they blew this one.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, they didn't. His left foot did drag barely onto the chalk.
Are you
That is
serious?
a good reverse, but the Broncos have first and goal. And here's Latavius
Oh,
Murray.
no,
at
he
the
did
one.
not touch. No, it never touched.
His left foot did drag, but Bill,
I'm not buying it.
never fear.
There's the guy right there,
I
Latavius
told
Murray.
you.
What I'm saying, where's that guy? You know, well, there he is. Touchdown, Denver. Okay. Well, hey, you guys got to hear that that touchdown sound twice, so maybe that's a good thing. That's an omen. We're going to score more than one touchdown. So yeah, that was great. That was great. Did you see Wilson? There he is. You see Wilson? Yeah, he's pumped. He's pumped. Love it. Now it is 7-0. Beautiful. There we go.
So Mundungus is joining in on the chat, and he's actually at the game. But he and Landon got to go in the tunnel before the game, and Mike said that Latavius Murray is bleeping huge. What's the term?
I can believe that. I can totally believe that. So we're not going to go to commercial. It looks like they're doing a double screen. They're showing a 30-second commercial as they're showing Russell Wilson getting congratulations along the sideline, and hopefully Denver's defense can shut down the Raiders as the Broncos take that 7-0 lead. There's 6:22 left in the first quarter, and Wilson's going around just shaking everybody's hand and making everybody feel good.
7 plays, 92 yards, only 3.5 minutes. And Bill, you know what? He was just congratulating the offensive line who was sitting there. And I love how the line actually sits in order.
Yeah.
Calvin, and then Reisner, Graham, Quinn, and Cam Fleming. But the line did a stellar job.
Absolutely.
That first drive.
Do you think Wilson's happy to have Kubiak calling the plays? Yeah, I dare say he is. Kickoff returned. Get him. Come on, guys. You cannot let him get to the 42. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be illegal block.
That's what I'm hoping. Abdullah's doing a lot of chattering as he ran off the field. So yeah.
I don't know. It's gotta be
the Raiders, so that's coming back.
Hopefully.
I don't know why he was so chirpy. But
yep, holding. Oh, good.
Don't mind me as I'm snacking away here.
No, it's totally fine. But obviously what's going to happen is when I give all the play calling or whatever, not all of it, but I'm going to be like 8 seconds behind you, man. That's right. You're calling the play, and I'm like, I ain't seen that yet, but it's all good, man. It's all good. It's called.
There's no way I can sync it. It's not pausing for me to.
It's okay.
To catch up. So Carr drops back has a lot of time, but Bassie knocked the ball down, but he's going to get called for a flag. I think that was a real clean.
Oh, come on! There's no way.
That was intended for Davante Adams. Carr had a lot of time there.
There's no way that was pass interference or holding or whatever they want to call it. Isn't it great to see Hackett without a clipboard in his hand? Love it. without any playbook or stuff. I love it. I think it's phenomenal.
Well, now he can actually coach. He can oversee all aspects of the.
Exactly. I mean, come on. That's what a head coach is supposed to do. Okay, let's see this. What happened? Oh, he bumped into him. Nope. You know what? Are they going to get Massey for that?
If you.
No, that wasn't him. That could not have been on him.
But
that had to
be Adams. You get every play.
That had to have been on a different receiver because I saw him kind of push him after the 5 yards. So it had to be on that. It couldn't have been on Massey.
So hand off to Josh Jacobs up the middle for 7. 2nd and 3, just under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. They're showing Giro Evero, defensive coordinator. Boy, his players love him. The fans love him. He's been the one guy that has been subject to more praise than anything. Oh boy, Jacobs again.
Edmonds question
tackled by Purcell after a real long run. Mundungus reporting from the scene. Edmonds questionable to return.
Gee, that's not good.
Avatar is telling us that Mathis was called for that penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say it couldn't have been Bassey. He made a great play. And like I was saying, and I agree with Avatar, I saw the same thing. It looked like he pushed him or hit him beyond the 5-yard allotment.
Yeah.
That's where that's where the call came in. Come on. Denver
Carr fakes the handoff and throws it. That is number 10. Who am I missing here?
All right. He has a lot of time. Get him out of bounds. Okay, they're yards short. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. God, this defense, I mean, right now it looks like they're a bend but don't break. And I don't like that kind of defense. I want a shutdown defense. I don't want to bend but don't break because
so that was Collins there on that 10-yard reception. So 2nd and 1. Oh, I know I hate this. This defense is just so great though. The ball is right inside the 50. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Jacobs. He'll spin ahead for about 2.5 yards. So he's going to get the first down. Dude, he has the Broncos number for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just don't know. I just don't know why. I mean, the defense. I mean, Evero has to know that he when he's in the game, they're going to run. He has to know that. I know they fake to him every now and then, but still, I don't know. You got to key on just like we did last week. We keyed on the running back for Tennessee.
Derrick Henry?
Yeah, Derrick Henry. We keyed on him. Yeah, you know that guy. And we keyed on him. We keyed on him, and he only got like 60-something yards. That's what they got to do here. Our fake. Yeah, they fake. Come on.
Carr, quick pass to the left to Bolden.
Good tackle.
We got 2nd and 6, only 4 yards.
Good tackle. So. 3rd down, or is that 2nd down? No, 2nd down.
So, Bill, when I was talking about, and I know this stat is completely skewed by the fact that Javonte is injured and only was in 4 games, but Melvin Gordon is leading the team in rushing with less than 300 yards, like in 9 games.
Yeah,
I mean that's just shocking.
Yep, absolutely, totally. So, Glenn, you gonna do this one, or you want me to do it? The name.
I follow if you can burp. I love it.
Yeah. Good. Short, or 2 yards short. So it's 3rd and 2.
So that was to Jacobs. It was actually a pass that was lateral. Jacobs caught it. And it was Boy, the fans are into this. The stands are shaking. I love when the camera is
Absolutely.
moving.
Absolutely, I do too. That reminds me so much of the old Mile High. Not that I ever was there, but I
would bounce.
I love watching.
That was one of the elements that when they built this field, that they incorporated into it because it's just a special place.
Handoff, and he lunges forward for the first down. Doggone it! Come on, Denver. Again, they're inside Broncos territory. They marked him right on the line. Shoot. You know, they had him stopped. And then he kind of slithered away and just lunged. Ooh, he looked like his knee may have come down prior to him. Let's see.
So, Paul, the score is 7-0, 122 and counting left in the first quarter.
Broncos, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Broncos did score on a Latavius Murray 1-yard touchdown run up the gut. That came after a Kendall Hinton reception where it appeared that he had scored, but the upon further review, the call was reversed. That reversed was a correct call. But Latavius came in on the next play. I know Bill doesn't agree, but anyway, we went right in. But here the Raiders are responding by a big drive of their own, 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line. So they're within field goal range.
Well, we got a hold of that for sure.
Right. 37 seconds left in the first. Again, a handoff to Jacobs. He goes right tackle, and he converts on that first down.
Dang it!
So that's gonna be the end of the first quarter. Broncos up 7-0. Broncos at 3-6. The Raiders at 2-7. 2 disappointments so far. Broncos had lost the first game in this series this year in Las Vegas. It was actually the worst loss of the season for the Broncos at that point. But Carr lines up under center, but he's just going to let this tick down. And we will be back in a few minutes. All right, so we're coming back, and they come back from the commercial break with a picture of McDaniels as the Broncos head coach. That's absolutely terrifying. Bill, if I could just go over a couple quick stats, and then you need to give some context to Mendoza's comment here.
I'm going to.
But just give me a quick minute. So it's Raiders had the ball at the 27.5, 1st and 10 to start the second quarter. Derek Carr started out pretty solid start for him, 8 of 9 for 57 yards. Davante Adams and a sack. Singleton with the sack. Man, is he doing well? And he's
Singleton's playing great today. Absolutely playing great. Boy, he just came in there and just
there's going to be a flag.
Beautiful.
Let's see if they.
It's got to be holding. It's got to be holding.
Definitely
it cannot be on the Broncos on that. There's no way. Yeah, I just saw it's holding. It's holding on Raiders.
No, they take that. I don't understand it. So now he loses the sack. So just to go, Josh Jacobs 8 rushes for 42 yards already. Davante Adams 3 receptions for 30. On the Broncos side, Russell is 3 for 3, 63 yards. The Kendall Hinton with the biggest catch there for 32 yards. Chase Edmonds was the Broncos' biggest rusher, highest rusher with 6 yards, and he is questionable to return. So it's 2nd and 20. Now Josie gets a sack. I don't see any penalty flags, so they're not going to accept that.
Great defense. This defense is fired up, man. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they now realize, and I'll get to the Mundungus comment.
Yeah.
The defense now realize, the players that is, realize, hey, we have a legitimate play caller on offense. We don't have to be the guys. We don't have to be the guys. We can stop them. We can pin our ears back because we know the Broncos offense is going to be much better than it has. They won't admit that, but that's how I see how they're playing. To get to the Mundungus Creevy comment, Bell, where's the clipboard scoreboard?
So second and 29, and Justin Simmons, the birthday boy from yesterday,
nice
on the tackle, and we're looking at a 3rd and 29.
Nice, beautiful.
And what you need to worry about with this is you need to worry about a pass interference call, but you were supposed to have Mike had a brilliant idea, but would have had incredible production quality. So why don't you explain what you and I said? No freaking way.
Well, I talked to Mundungus last night, and he came up with this idea. Why don't you have a cardboard cutout, draw like the Bronco logo, which I can't draw worth a dang, and then the Raiders logo and all of that, and then have these papers that were stapled to the clipboard, and then just write the score on it.
Like win, lose, or draw or something?
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Oh, he caught it, but it's short. It's at the 28-yard line. It's going to be a field goal try.
So that was Hollins with a nice grab, great tackle by Mathis. So the Raiders are going to have a field goal in the 45-yard range.
So I was thinking about doing that. And then I talked to Glenn, and I said, I don't know how this is going to work because I'm not going to get off work early enough to come home, set up. And then, in all honesty, Mike, I did have some technical difficulties with my computer for sure. So I didn't even get to where I needed to be for this production, and he missed it.
That's
beautiful missed field goal.
So what's significant about that, including making it, remaining a scoreless game for the Raiders, Broncos lead 7-0, 12-26, is Carlson has not missed a field goal all season, 18 of 18. We'll be back.
Switch that V6 for the EV, ride around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me, sip water like a fish, sip watch water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world of makeover. Time never stops, no, the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see the news, see what you read. Change gotta come, put that on me and watch me educate. Yeah, we been could've started, but it's never late. Do it for my kids, yeah, let's set it straight. Do it for your kids, gotta set it straight. It's time to regulate, we need change now. We need solar, we need EV in the game now. Make it changes so the earth we know can stay around. Make it change cause we had no time for playing around. Let's quit the playing around. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweet.
All right, and we're back. I figure we'll go over some scores from earlier in the in the day. How about the Patriots, they were tied 3-3 with the Jets at Foxborough, and an 84-yard punt return for a touchdown right at the end there to win it 10-3. Commanders 23, Texans 10. Ravens, after being 3-3 for a while, pull away from the Panthers to win 13-3. Lions, they're on fire here, man. 31-18 over the Giants. Saints outlast the Rams 27-20.
Good.
Stafford again being checked for a concussion, which is crazy. I mentioned the Patriots 10-3. Eagles come back at the end there, beat the Colts 17-16.
Boo.
Just Jeff Saturdays. I know you're booing, but I'm in favor of any NFC team beating an AFC. But
No, I understand.
Bills beat the Browns, so 31-23. So the Bills are going to stay in Detroit and play there against the Lions on Thanksgiving Day. That should be a great game. I'm looking forward to that. A quick pass up the middle to Melvin Gordon. Short gain. He kind of flops down on the ground, but I'm pretty fine with that.
Yeah, because he didn't fumble.
Exactly. I think you knew where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Hey, they 12 minutes left. 7-0 Broncos, 2nd and 6. Just to continue with the scores, Falcons 27, Bears 24. And in the late games, Bengals are up 3-0 against the Steelers. Cowboys tied with the Vikes 3-3. And you know about today's game, the Broncos 7-0. Tonight is the Chiefs Chargers. So that should be fun. And then
good run by Gordon. Great run, first down.
And 49ers and Cardinals tomorrow. So that'll be good.
Yeah, they right when you were reading the scores, they were flashed up there that the field goal kicker for the Raiders had made 41 consecutive field goals.
That's phenomenal. I mean, he's really good. Daniel Carlson. I mean, he was 18 of 18 this year.
41 consecutive, yeah.
So nice pass to Salbert. He's going to convert 10 yards.
Go. Yeah, beautiful.
Russell perfect on the day. 5 of 5 for just short of 70. That's just short of 80. So that's we'll take it.
Where's that been all year? Oh yeah, Clint Kubiak wasn't calling the plays.
I think you're giving a little bit too much. A spot for a 9-yard gain. So Russell's 5 of 5, 76 yards, and it's 2nd and 1. A pitch to Gordon. He goes right up the middle. That spin always scares me.
Yeah, no doubt.
A great gain by Melvin Gordon.
Yep.
Gosh, yeah. I love these uniforms so much.
I know you do. I know you do. I like the blue that's back. Where's that flag? Right there. I like that dark blue. I like the jersey. I had the dark blue jersey on earlier. I had the Peyton Manning jersey on because I figured it was going to be a coming out party for the offense, which it looks like it so far is. But then when I saw Glenn not having all the orange background, I switched to the orange.
I got my
there you go.
I got my Russell.
There you go.
Russell drops back, moves to the right a little bit, throws it deep into the end zone. It is caught. Brandon Johnson. Was it a touchdown or was it out of bounds?
I don't know. You're ahead of me.
It was out. But you know what?
He's out of bounds. Oh, what a catch.
I love him. He's the son of Charles Johnson, the former catcher for the Marlins and Rockies.
Really?
He was injured in the preseason. He was cut with an injury settlement. Broncos brought him back when he was healthy, and he was reactivated yesterday. He was way out of bounds.
Yeah.
But the fact that he caught it, he's a big-bodied receiver from UCF.
Ooh.
I am excited about him. I'm excited about these younger receivers. Hinton, it goes in motion, and they hand it off to Latavius Murray. He's up just short of the 30-yard line. So we've got 3rd down coming. Oh,
okay. I did not know he was the son.
Yes, his dad played Major League Baseball. So 3rd and 8.
Good. Boy, just
Broncos on the 30. They're within
McManus.
They're within field goal range, but they do have a terrible 3rd down offense, a 31st in the entire NFL with less than 29% conversions. Oh, that would have been a tough catch for Cortland, and he probably wouldn't have gotten the first down, but he was coming from the left side, a little slant, a little bit in front of him. Oh, he should have caught that. He knows it too. He knows
that
hit him in both hands.
Yeah.
That was weird. His left hand actually went up. So
yeah.
So Mike's with me. He the Brandon Johnson almost had a TD.
Yeah, he had 1 foot out. Well,
I believe he would have had a significant role on this team. 48-yard field goal attempt right down the pipe. We are up 10-0 with 9:19 left in the second. What did I miss?
We were up 10-0 last week too.
Can you not be?
No, I'm positive.
I'm taking a break. And we are back. The beginning of that song sounds like like if Living on a Prayer and Dragula had a baby.
Yeah.
But, so if you're just joining us, Broncos are up 10-0. Latavius Murray with a 1-yard touchdown run earlier. And then just now, Brandon McManus with a 48-yard field goal. One thing that we should mention is Bobin Moyer was back as our long snapper. So he was in on that play, which is great. We are the most injured team in the NFL. In addition to the struggles we've had with coaching, Russ not playing like regular Russ, just absurd penalties. The injuries are playing such a huge role. And I almost would argue that the injuries and the penalties are the two biggest things. But today, that has not necessarily been the case. Broncos have played a pretty clean game. The one penalty that I can remember was on Mathis, and that didn't even look like it was anything of great significance. So,
yep, kicking the end zone out of the back of the end zone, 1st and 10 to 25 for the Raiders.
Doesn't Hackett look so calm down there? Like he looks different.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't look all wound up and stressed out, and that's the way it should be. I mean, he can. That's what a head coach is supposed to do, is manage. Why do you think you have an offensive coordinator? I mean, seriously.
Well, his offensive coordinator is not calling his plays.
I know. It's Kubiak, and I love it because he was in Minnesota. He did great there.
So Jacobs left side,
good
for 4 yards, but there's a flag. That one's coming back. I would accept that because it was a 4-yard gain, not an 8-yard loss.
Right.
Raiders have a lot of penalties today, which is no surprise. They are the Raiders.
Yeah, they are the Raiders, but we've out penalized them in yardage this year, which is a sad thing. Not today though. They got more penalized yards than we do.
So they're showing up the stat right now: 5 for 58 versus the Broncos 1 for 5. So
there you go.
So we got 1st and 20. They actually have it as 19. So 1st and 19 from the 16-yard line. Carr deep drop back, throws it across the middle. It was intended for Hollins, it looks like, and that went sailing over his head and skidding across the ground. Kareem Jackson is right there.
Ooh, that could have, that might have been picked off if he had been.
He was well covered though. There were 3 Broncos in that.
No, I'm talking about
in that picture.
Dang it! Now they're showing the Cowboys just took the lead over the Vikings 10-3. Boo.
Bill loves the Vikings because he actually was a Viking, a real
one. No, not exactly. Going back to when I said, right before I took the break, and I said, we're up by 10. I'm not a naysayer, but there's two sides of a coin. I just don't want to happen what happened last week. That's all.
Well, let's worry. Davante Adams catches a pass, converts a first down.
Oh, gee.
But he's laying on the ground. He is
good. I mean,
he's got abdominal problems. But he hit that ground hard on his own, on his back. And he laid there for a couple seconds and then popped back up. But he's back. He's on the sideline. Raiders have.
Every time I say, good, they're good. Madungan's always like, no, you can't say that. I go, yeah, I can. I don't want his career to be ended. I just don't want him to be playing this game anymore. That's all.
Right.
Hand off.
Davante is coming back.
He was faking it. Doggone it.
We don't want him to get hurt. We just want him to have like a raging case of diarrhea.
Exactly. Like I said, I don't want his career to be ended.
No. So second and 6 from the 42-yard line of the Raiders. Handoff to Jacobs, no surprise, and he got a first down. That looks like a 7-yard gain.
Now, come on, defense. I mean, you got to stop these guys. I mean, he's bouncing off of them, a couple of them to get the first down.
But he's limping a little bit.
Oh, that's a good thing too.
Gosh, look at the size of his legs. I didn't realize that he's got like Earl Campbell-ish.
His doggone thighs are bigger than my waist, man. I'm a 32. I bet his thighs are bigger than that.
Those are enormous. He's already got over 50 yards rushing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want him back in there.
He's so good that it's one of those. He's so good against the Broncos that it was one of those that I saw that he's like 179 yards short of 1,000, and I was worried that he could go over 1,000.
Yeah, no doubt. Swing it out, get him out of bounds. Dang.
Come on, I'm with you. Bill is completely out of line.
I am nice. Wait a minute. Put that back up there. I am nice. There's two sides of a coin, guys. That's all I'm saying. Glenn is the positive side. I'm not the negative side. But as long as what I'm trying to say is this. Okay, like last week, we were ahead 10-0, and then it was 10-7, and then the roof caved in. So I don't want that to happen again this week is all I'm saying. Just get me past 10 points. That's all I'm saying.
Josh Jacobs had on second and 2 gets 11 yards, tackled by Mathis.
Gosh. I don't get this defense. We can shut down Derrick Henry, but we can't shut down Jacobs. I mean, it's a run. How do you not? And I understand.
Our entire focus was on Derrick Henry, and that's why some of the second-tier wide receivers that they have did well. See, we also have to contend with Davante Adams being out there, the best receiver in the entire NFL.
Yeah, but Patrick Surtain can do that. He only gave up one catch. Well, 2 because one was wide open, but you know what I'm saying. As far as actual being right there covering.
First and 10, Carr, deep drop. Throws it towards the end zone, and that is caught for a touchdown by Davante Adams.
Oh, my God. Well, I just said Davante Adams. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? Now, this is my fear. This is my fear, man.
Calm down, dude. Jesus.
No, we're going to win this.
Originally lined up on the left-hand side.
Comes all the way to the right.
Cut across, and as he's going, and he was covered by K-Jack and PS2. But he was pretty wide open, and again,
he was.
Pass.
Yeah, they couldn't catch up to him until he was already crossed the end zone. Yeah,
it's a penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct on who? On the Broncos.
For what?
I don't know, but let's see.
Had to be mouthing off or something.
Okay, it's on Draymond Jones.
What in heaven's name would he do? Let's see.
Oh, really? That was worthy of a penalty? The other guy was manhandling him. Moron.
Oh, they always go after the retaliation person. Now it always happens. Which is
Carr is 12 of 14 with 137 and a touchdown. That is a solid start for him. I mean, I think he's one of the more underrated quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
But you know what sucks about that is that's a penalty. That's a 15-yard penalty. Mm-hmm. So we were talking about the Broncos only had 5 yards, and it was just really it was an unnecessary call.
Yep.
I don't think Draymond did anything that was really out of bounds there.
No, I don't either. Unless he said something, the referee heard him say it. That's the only thing, you know.
You're on the football field. Like, what could you possibly say?
Well, I can think of some stuff, but I won't say them. I wouldn't be.
All right, there, Hefe. You know who was covering Adams. How dare you? We'll be coming for you guys soon. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. That's going to be 2 tough games against KC, though. 2 tough games against KC.
Oh, without question.
No doubt. You know, I want KC to beat the Chargers tonight for sure, because then we'll be right there. The Chargers would be 5-5, and we'd be 4-6, so we'd be one game back. I know they beat us already, but I don't care.
No, that's the thing with the Chargers. You got to at this point, the Chiefs are guaranteed
a playoff
spot.
And unless let's
try to use them to knock off some of the other people.
Exactly.
And so that's why I couldn't understand why the Eagles beating the Colts was a bad thing. But Broncos have 8 games left, including today. Mm-hmm. I'm not delusional enough to think that we're really in the hunt for a playoff spot, but there's a lot of crappy football going out there. Carlson for the extra point, 10-7. And we will be back in a couple. La, 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 la.
Tonight I'm gonna feel alive, and no one won't be acting nice. So baby, go and start a fight. I'm in love with the city lights. Look, I'm in love of a big star. I got my girls and I got my cars. Come on here, baby, be a buzz. Do whatever you want. I like your shop. We're about to pop. Whatever I do, not up to you. We gotta shut it up. La la la. Let's stop, won't stop. I like your shop. Whatever you do, not up to you. We gotta shut it up. Today I found out what I want. It's everything I never had. It's been a lifetime feeling sad, feeling sorry for the things that might make you mad. But I'm back, who's back? You ain't in a sorry. All you do is make people around you damn worried. I know it might sound just a little bit corny. Now I know where I stand. Don't even have a plan. I like your shop. We're about to pop. Whatever I do, not up to you. We gotta shut it up. La, la, la. Let's stop, won't stop.
So, Bill, I'm seeing that DJ Jones is questionable to return with a hand injury. So that is
That's not good.
that is not good.
No, not at all.
So, Kamani, I heard about that the punt return, but I did not see that. How late in that game was it? Was it right at the very end? And Bobby, you are 100% right. Bill and I are not dumb and dumber, man. So there is a chance.
Of course,
5%. We'll take it. Someone give me a 5% chance of winning the lottery. I'd be psyched.
Exactly. Okay. Reason why I wanted the Eagles to lose,
I know why.
is because my NFC team is the Minnesota Vikings, and there's a history behind that, but I'm not going to get into it right now. But they're my NFC team. I don't cheer for them when they play the Broncos. I cheer for them every other time. I want the Vikings to have home field advantage. That's the reason. And they've already lost to the Eagles this year. Okay. Now you guys know.
So Montrell fielded that very deep right before the goal line and a very short run back. Bad news on the college front. University of Tennessee quarterback Hendon Hooker has suffered a torn ACL. He has been stellar for much of this year. So that is terrible news for somebody that's going to be in the draft next year.
Hopefully he can come back strong.
I'm sure he can, but I don't know what kind of recovery he's going to end up having. So
yeah, true.
All right. So the Broncos at 10-7, or 10-7 with just over 5.5 minutes to go. Russell rolls to the left. Kendall Hinton, first down and more.
Okay.
Doesn't Kendall have just such confidence when he's out there?
Yeah. I like that kid. I like that kid a lot. I am so glad the Broncos brought him back. I was bummed. I really was bummed when they released him. And I was actually more than bummed. I was disappointed because I said, this kid can be really, really good. And it's proven that he is.
The thing that bothered me too is that they brought him back they cut him and at the expense of keeping Tyree Cleveland.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Cleveland was cut, but
oh my gosh.
Cleveland was just cut, but he is signed back to the Broncos practice squad. So
Wilson throws to Gordon. Gordon bobbles it twice, finally catches it, and gains no yards.
No yards. So we got 2nd and 10, 4:46 and counting. Broncos do have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning if their drive lasts that long. 2nd and 10 at the 31, and it looks like some movement on. Oh, are they going to call Dulcich on that?
Let's see. I didn't see anybody move. I did not see anybody move.
Quinn Miners, they got him for it. Well, everybody on the defense was pointing, so I was
right. But I mean, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
when it happened, Gordon scares me
pretty much, Bobby. You're not wrong.
I mean, when he scares me even by bobbling it. I mean,
I know, like,
gosh, dude,
like he keep like give an opportunity for the Raiders to intercept it. So all right, so we got 2nd and 15 from the 26. Broncos almost got a delay of game there. Russell just got creamed, but got a pass off to Gordon, and Melvin gets it all the way up for a decent gain, and Russell got.
Oh wow! Yeah, he did. My goodness!
Holy shnikes, man!
Yeah, that was not. Russell could have gotten hurt on that play. Oh, he's getting up kind of.
Nichols gets past Anderson and absolutely body slams Russ. I don't think Russ had any idea who was there.
No, he had no. Ooh, yeah, he had no idea who was there. Russell got up a little bit shaken.
Yeah,
which is bothersome, big time.
All right, so we got 3rd and 4, so that's doable. That's shorter than usual.
Yeah, no
shorter than 40. Thrown to Dulcich, he spins out and gets across the 50. Beautiful play. I love this kid.
Oh, I do too.
And there's a flag, unfortunately. Let's see where it's.
Oh, did you see that block?
Raiders are indicating that it was
like Sutton. Oh my gosh, that reminded me of the Ed McCaffrey one in the Super Bowl. We tattooed. I'm serious. We tattooed that Packer. This guy had no idea Sutton was there.
They might be calling Sutton on that block. Actually, let's see what happens.
He did not hit him in the back. He hit him in the shoulder in the side.
Well, let's see. The refs are chatting, so hopefully they pick this bad boy up. But all right.
Yeah.
So there's Sutton.
There is no way that was a penalty. No freaking way.
He hit him on the side.
That's what I'm saying.
They are going to maintain that it was a penalty.
Oh, come on. That is not a penalty.
So we're looking at a 3rd and
oh my gosh, that's not a personal foul. How's that personal foul?
That's terrible.
The only way that can be a personal foul is if there's a new rule that says you cannot hit a defensive player. And I know you can't hit a defensive player, but my goodness, how you mean to tell me he's supposed to let him go and tackle him?
They're calling that a blindside block, and he was right. So the Broncos were just at 1 penalty for 5 yards, and now they're at 4 for 40. So we're looking at a 3rd and 11 here.
Sutton, don't be doing that. something's going like this. Oh, that's on me. No, it's not on you. That's on the ref for calling a stupid penalty.
Well, you don't want to discourage the guy from being aggressive again. He's
well, my point,
I love seeing that,
Well, my point is this, if they say you can't hit a defensive player, I understand it. But the guy was running towards and
all right, Russ is going to run this one. Nice block by Latavius Murray. Russ gets hit in the head. There's no call. Oh, there's a flag. Yes.
Let's see. He gets hit in the head right. Let me see. I don't see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a late hit. Absolutely late hit.
Oh, that's going to be great. The Broncos are going to get an automatic first down. There's under 3 minutes to go in the half.
They're trying to take him out.
Max Crosby is chasing him.
They're trying to take him out
fast. And Russ slides. That's kind of that's a penalty that if it were called on a Bronco, we'd be pissed. Because Russ did not slide, he dove, but they got.
Yeah, but he hit him up high. But he hit him up. That's why he hit him up high.
He was down on the ground, so I mean, he was trying to dive over him. I think. I don't think there was any sort of bad intent on Crosby's part.
No, I'm not.
Watch it again. They're showing the highlights. So Russ kind of curls like a roly poly, and Crosby just. You know what? I don't know why I'm arguing against it. We get a first down.
Yeah, you talk about me.
We're inside the 50. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Latavius Murray, gosh, he just can move the pile, man.
Yeah,
the Broncos do have all 3 timeouts. That was a 5-yard rush.
Beautiful.
2:20 left. 3 timeouts. 2-minute warning is coming. I am certain that the Broncos are going to make a play here.
I don't know if this is my sister or not. Her name is Shirley. Not 1955, but anyways, what's the score? The score is 10-7 Denver. Denver is on the move. They're inside Raider territory. And they have a first down now at the 34 yard line.
Yeah, Russ just throwing it over.
10-7. Oh, by the way, for those who may not know, the Broncos do receive the second half kickoff. So if we can score here, hold the Raiders, we got a chance to go back to back and score. So there you are, Shirley. It is 10-7. And
let's take the 2-minute warning with everybody else.
Okay.
Tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just pull it out and count for nothing when I'm feeling great. Give my baby little more, just to spend it, and I'm always on go, I don't hesitate. Used to always know I make it, yeah. I'll be me until I'm in the grave, yeah. See my record, had to set it straight, yeah. I made to kill like 10 times 10. I got wires coming in. Some in euros, some in sec. Some in dollars, some in yen. I've been trying to keep my zen. Keep my cool. Trying to keep the family fed. Get my food. They tried to count me out. I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account. Now I got something to spend. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend.
All right, so it's almost the close of the 2-minute warning, but Bill, I was just looking at some of the stats here, and Carr and Russell each only have 2 incompletions, so a total of 4 incompletions on the entire day. Carr is 12 of 14. Russ is 10 of 12 for 119. Looking to pad those stats a little bit as the Broncos are. Boy, it would be so nice to get a touchdown here and then get the ball back.
I agree.
With a 17-7 lead and start the second half. Broncos have not been very strong in the third quarter at all.
Be interesting to see how that pans out this year or this game with new play calling and some of the adjustments that are made.
Well, I'll tell you what, they just showed.
Russ with a ton of time, but ends up he was looking deep, but he ends up swinging it to the right to Latavius. Gain of 0. So Russ still only has 2 completions, but the catch average is he slipped. I don't think he could have gotten past that defender.
Right.
However, he's so massive. I wouldn't count him out.
Exactly.
So Broncos 10-7, 1.5 minutes and counting left. They still have all 3 timeouts. The ball 2nd and 10 on the 35. I don't understand this call. A pitch to run up the middle to Murray, gain of 2. 3rd and 8. What do you think of that call?
I don't agree with that either. I don't know why you would pitch and then have him go up the middle. I mean, usually a pitch goes out to the right side or the left side, not up the middle.
Well, his rushing lane really is up the middle, but I'm not so certain I would want to have made a run on that play.
Yeah. Well, now we're at 3rd and 8. So now they know we got to pass. And, that's obvious. That's obvious.
Yeah. We can just stay with this too.
Yeah.
It's a minute and 15. Raiders just called their first timeout. So the Raiders are counting on stopping them here. McManus field goal and having a minute to try to put some more points on so.
Madungus from Empower Field says trying to run the clock down a little because they get the ball at the half. Well, I understand that, but we want to get a field goal prior to that. We're still quite a distance away. I know McManus can, he can't kick a 64-yarder. We've already proven that. But,
yes, he can. Just ask him. Jimmy, let's go Broncos. I like Jimmy's confidence. 100% sure Broncos are 1,000% sure. I love that. I hope you're right.
Well, I do too. Absolutely, I do. I just, I love this. I don't know. Should I say a breath of fresh air with this play calling? I mean, seriously, I love this play calling.
Right.
I don't know if you see it or not the same way I do, Glenn, but Wilson looks a lot more comfortable in this offense than he ever did in the previous 9.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then Hackett looks refreshed. He looks like he lost 10 years of his life. Just, because he looks relaxed. He looks,
he doesn't look like the pressure is completely on him right now.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Mike is saying that it's a 53-yard kick should the Broncos not advance any from where they are right now. So,
Okay, well, let's hope that 53 is well within McManus' range, no doubt about it. I don't know if there's any wind. I don't know if I didn't catch that. It looks like a nice warm day. Obviously the sun's out.
It's supposed to be in the 50s here.
What's that?
It's supposed to be in the 50s today, I think, or low 50s. I'm predicting a Kendall Hinton catch here. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. I mean, he's been very productive so far.
I almost said Greg Dulcich, but
either or. I mean, Hackett looks so much more relaxed, man. It's crazy.
So the Broncos are 0-2 on 3rd downs today. Melvin had lined up to the left. He's back to being a blocking situation. Pass to Cortland.
Oh, wow.
On the right-hand side, beautiful catch. Cortland runs in the middle to get the ball placed, but he was really well covered. Russ threw a beautiful pass, and Cortland.
They have all timeouts, so why are they hurrying? Why in heaven's name are they doing a hurry up?
I like it. No, they didn't. He just wanted the ball to get there. So Salbert catches it and gets down inside the 5. He's down to the 4. We've got
short of the first down by 2. Short of the first down by a couple of yards.
That's okay.
That's good. Okay, now they got 42 seconds. So I have 40. Wow.
Broncos call their first timeout.
Good.
Oh boy! All right, this is great. So it's
I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this offense. This is what I thought we would see from game one.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I thought we would see this right out of the gate against Seattle, game one. This is great. I'm loving this game. Absolutely loving this game. I know it's only 10-7, but hey, it's about ready to be 17-7. How do you like that, Glenn? Positive. And then we get the ball to start the second half. Oh, yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I said on my Friday's show, I thought it'd be 2017. I'm starting to think it might be 20-0.
I said I predicted 31-17 as a dreamer today.
Well, you might get it. You might get it.
So second and 2 from the 5, 41 seconds to go. Handoff to Melvin. Melvin, legs are churning. He is down inside the 3. We're going to be a 3rd and 1 situation here. But it's less than a 1. But Broncos call a second timeout, 34 seconds to go.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you. Is it still Hackett calling the timeouts? Most likely, right?
Yeah, oh, no, definitely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's
walking down he's got confidence all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to lament what happened in the past. I mean, we've already gone over that a million times.
Right.
But I would love if we could go on a run, just salvage anything this season.
Hey,
Russ having a great day, 13 of 15 for 148. Is Latavius in the backfield? No, they got Gordon in the backfield. I think Russell runs this one. Oh, they hand it off to Gordon, and he is up the middle. First down, he fumbled it. Freaking what the?
Oh, why do you have Gordon in there? You can't have him in there.
Get him out.
You can't. I mean, we recovered it.
Yeah, but now look at he's throwing like his mouth guard, like.
You know that he has to be benched. Period.
Get him off the freaking field.
Does he have 2 arms around?
Quinn Miners, thank God, jumped on that.
He only had 1 arm on it.
Why are they lined up to go for it on 4th down? That's absolutely crazy. Okay, they called timeout. Broncos are going to kick a field goal or attempt one with 2 seconds. Okay.
Gosh.
You know, Bobby, I know this is a family show, but yeah, 1,000,000%, dude. Mundungus, Mike, you got to let us in on what is happening. Like, what was the mood of the people in the stadium? Now, if Puppy Dog Eyes Gordon goes and stands next to the flipping coach and tries to beg himself to come back in, they should just tell him to
no, give me your helmet. Give me your helmet. You're not going back in. Period. That's what I would say.
Dude, no apologies. You just said exactly what we all said.
Give me your helmet. Take him out.
Oh my gosh, he missed it.
No,
he missed a 25-yard attempt. What a horrendous last 15 seconds.
Oh, it was blocked. It was blocked. It was blocked.
God dang it.
It was blocked. So you had Melvin fumbling, recovered by Denver, blocked field goal. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonder-frickin-full. Oh, my gosh. It went. Hackett, you have got to tell Melvin Gordon he is. Oh, yeah, it was blocked right there, right in the middle. That was, what happened is on the snap, it looked like on the snap that it wasn't a clean snap. And by the time he got it kicked, McManus's foot hit the turf, then hit the ball. The kick was low and it was blocked. That's what it was. That's what happened. It was jacked up from the beginning.
Mike said, don't know if you saw it or not, but Melvin threw his mouthpiece towards the stands after he fumbled. That did, Mike, what's good is that was actually completely shown on television.
Yep.
You know what? Get rid of him.
Yep.
Get rid of him.
Cut him after this game, period. Cut him.
You cut him right now. Like, but here's the problem. Chase Edmonds is questionable. Melvin Gordon has been the beneficiary.
We got Boone, don't we? Boone's not active.
Not yet. But Melvin Gordon has been the beneficiary of injuries. Like, his ass has been saved. Remember, he had the fumble against the Raiders that was returned for a touchdown that caused us to lose that game. Mm-hmm. And that same game, Davante rips up his knee.
Yep.
Right. So all of a sudden, Melvin, we can't get rid of him. He knows the offense. But now Chase Edmonds is hurt. So I don't know who else you put in.
I know.
Oh my!
All right, we're gonna go to halftime. We'll be right back. All right, Glenn. What do you want to say about the first half? Because I'm going to say stuff.
You know what? It's been a great first half. I gotta put back the last 15 seconds, but Mike's saying bring in Marlon Mack, and he may be active next week. He was one of our inactives, but I think things have gone great for the Broncos. The play calling has been excellent. Just the calmness, the confidence. I mean, you're seeing Hackett walking on the sideline. He looks confident. Russ looks so chill, converting on some plays. We were doing pretty well up to a point on the penalty situation, but listen, we're 10-7. We're up, at halftime, and we get the ball back. Hopefully that, yes.
Let's hope.
Right. So hopefully we get some, a situation where, the team just continues plugging along with what they were doing in the first half just to start the second.
Yeah.
I am a little concerned about DJ Jones and whether he can come back. But other than that, I think it's been a phenomenal game. What about you?
Yeah, it has. I totally agree. I'm loving the play calling by Clint Kubiak. I really am. To start the game out with a pass, then you go to a run, then you go back to a pass, you go back to a run, and then just involving Kendall Hinton, bringing him in. Latavius Murray gets the touchdown. I know it was a 1-yard run, but still he gets touchdown. Hinton should have gotten that touchdown because I swear I didn't see his foot drag, but that's beside the point.
It did.
I know.
Believe me, I'd be flipping out myself. And Kamani, I'm not saying it's a safe lead. I'm pretty disappointed. I would have liked a 17-7,
or at least
with the ball coming back to us.
Yeah.
And it was not out of the realm of possibility that we should have scored a touchdown there. It's really, but it's a fact that it's freaking Melvin doing it. Like, if it were Latavius Murray fumbling, you'd be like, we wouldn't be. I don't think it's outraged. But we've seen this movie before, and it never ends. It never ends well.
Yeah,
I don't know how this guy continues to drop the ball and then act like a baby. I was so excited about them bringing him back. I thought he had good rapport with Davante. They had a nice, healthy competition, but they were great teammates together. But he's a liability at this point. I mean, that is a type of fumble that could have been picked up and run back for a touchdown because there was nobody back there.
Yep.
It's just it. If he sees the light of day, the fans are going to, in the second half, the fans are going to absolutely flip out. Bobby, again. Yes, for sure. Now, Kamani, we lose this game. Who do we blame?
I blame mistakes, penalties, and missed opportunities. You had, you alluded to it just a few moments ago. Melvin Gordon fumbles inside the 5-yard line. Not first time this year, second time this year. And the first one cost us dearly. Well, they both did. The first one wasn't recovered by Bronco. Second one today was, or the one today was. Missed opportunities, penalties, and not taking advantage of the opportunities. That's who I blame. I don't blame play calling, none whatsoever. Right. I blame personnel. You should have had Latavius Murray in there and not Gordon, period.
Yeah, and that guy, 1,000,000%. Stop giving him the ball in the gold zone. I mean, this we were at the 3.
Yep.
I mean, let's, but what can you do? I just saw on my screen they had the Patriot return the punt. He fielded the ball with 21 seconds left and ran it the length punt return to beat the Jets. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
But one of the penalties that we did get was at Cortland Sutton blindside block, and I think that was a completely fair block. I love Cortland's willingness to do that. It was so beautiful, and unfortunately, it's one of those things where you hope it doesn't discourage him from doing that or get in his head that, maybe I shouldn't hit somebody like that. But in the comments, throw in what you're thinking and what you expect in the second half. We'll stick around if we.
Oh, that's a good one. I like this one. Let's talk about this. You think we'll stick with the game plan in the second half? Yes and no. I say yes because they're moving the ball. They just didn't have the results on this last drive, but the Broncos are moving the ball. It's a great play calling by Clint Kubiak. I say no on the flip side by the game plan obviously is to have Gordon in there. I don't want that. I want Latavius Murray. I know that Latavius Murray may not be able to carry the ball 25, 30 times a game. He only has to carry it maybe 15 in the second half. So, yes, I say yes, they stay to the game plan as far as the play calling. Personnel has to change.
Yeah. I think they should go with the same type of play calling because I do think it's gone well. The team feels comfortable with it. The offensive line has been tremendous.
Well, Glasgow's back in there,
right? And so is Cam Fleming, and he's done well. With the exception of that one hit that Russ took, that still resulted in a completed pass. I think the message has to be when you walk in that locker room, guys, we need to forget what happened that last minute of the game.
Yep. And
focus on how we handled things the other time. Jimmy, yes, it is halftime. Broncos are up 10-7. Had an opportunity to put some additional points on the board. If I had to say, guess who fumbled right near the end zone? Ball ended up being recovered, fortunately, by the Broncos, and then McManus missed a 25-yard field goal, got blocked. Just a comedy of errors in the last couple plays there. But that can't be the focus. That can't be in their heads. They just need to think about what their, what worked well. So Bob, on that, Surtain getting dominated. The first catch against him was really good coverage. It was an excellent pass. It's Davante Adams. The touchdown play was, I would say, Surtain and K-Jack did not look good on that.
No.
Again, Carr with a perfect pass to Davante. It was a great run route.
And there was separation too.
That was the thing, Bill. So it wasn't a matter of like the ball was placed in a place where no one else could catch it. It actually was, but mainly because he had 3 steps on the defenders. So,
right.
So I don't know if it's getting dominated, but that last play that we all saw number 2 in, but he's such a force. He's in his second year. The fact that like the guy is just doing so well respected around the league. Jeremy Fowler from ESPN tweeted, and Mike sent this tweet to me. I appreciate that, Mike. Broncos head coach Nathaniel Hackett's decision to give up play calling was largely about maximizing Russell Wilson, I'm told. He hopes a different voice helps spark the offense, and Clint Kubiak, as QB coach, is the most familiar voice for Wilson. Tom Pelissero first on the switch. I did not realize how close Russ and Clint are, but the term forged a very strong relationship has been used in reporting this. So why don't we take a couple minute break? We'll be back. Please join us. Please, we'll pull up as many comments as you want to offer. We love it. Join in the fun. Pick on us if you'd like.
Everybody else picks on me, so might as well.
All right. Let Bill play the victim a little bit more. We'll be back in a few minutes.
They tried to count me out. I'ma gon' count me in. fill up my bank account. Now I got something to spend. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just pull it out and count for nothing when I'm feeling great. Give my baby little more, just to spend it, and I'm always on go, I don't hesitate. Used to always know I make it, yeah. I'll be me until I'm in the grave, yeah. See my record, had to set it straight, yeah. I make the kid like 10 times 10. I got wires coming in, some in euros, some in sec, some in dollars, some in yen. I've been trying to keep my zen, keep my cool. Trying to keep the family fed, get my food. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. Did it, do it. I did it all, no gimmicks. I did it all, no civics. Now I got all these children, now I got all these clones. Now I got all you twinning, now I got all you thinking like all you winning. They tried to count me out, they tried to fill that doubt. They tried to ride my whip, they tried to knock me out. They tried to count my wins, they tried to show my L's. They tried to make me in, they tried, but where they now? Where they? Step in the spot and they stare at me. All of these battles will bear me. I swear that nothing compares to me. Feeling blessed, I won't stress, beat the odds.
All right, I'm back, obviously, but Glenn isn't. He took a little break. Halftime is
Careful
over.
what you're telling me.
Halftime is over, and Denver's going to receive the kick, and the Raiders have just kicked off, and it is caught at the goal line, fumbled in the end zone, picked up, runs out to the 10 to the 12 yard. Why are you catching that ball at the 1 yard line inside the end zone at the 1 and then fumbling it? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, Denver has the ball at their own. That looks like 12. 12.
You know, and we had Montrell on the 5280 early on in training camp, and he was just wonderful guy.
Yeah,
he is struggling. He is struggling with the returns right now, and Stukes is makes no bones about it. Broncos 1st and 10 on the 13, and Latavius Murray gets shoved back to the 5. You don't see that very often. 5. Good grief! All right. Well, this is
it's got to be at the 10. I mean, is it? Because I think it's forward progress. I don't think that once you start pushing them back.
Okay.
I think the forward progress is where you put that. It's always been forward progress on other ones. So I'm just assuming. Of course, we all know what assuming does. Yeah, I get upset. I get upset a lot when it comes to Melvin Gordon. So, yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it. I get upset when anybody messes up. Tell you the truth, but Melvin Gordon
Bill just gets upset. It's a little swing pass to Latavius. He comes right back to him. 5-yard gain. So we're at 3rd and 9. Folks, you've seen this before. Starting the second half with a long 3rd down and a big opportunity for a 3 and out.
I'm not saying nothing.
I'm not going to be a negative Nancy, but we got Russ in shotgun, 3rd and 9 from just short of the 14. Russ is running up the middle, and he's going to be sacked actually by Max Crosby. That pocket really, really collapsed quickly. So he didn't stand much of a chance.
I have a question, Glenn.
Yeah.
Did Kubiak just give up the play call and give it back to Hackett, or what?
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong? I mean, this looks. I'm not saying nothing.
So did I miss that Melvin was back in there?
No, guy, please not.
Mike's saying that
I missed it. I missed it too.
I was too busy looking at things collapsing. So here's the punt.
Oh, good, he got hit. I hope there's a flag.
There's a flag. Oh,
there's got to be a flag running in the kicker.
And
running
Bolden
into the kicker.
there, yeah. All right, that's the Broncos are going to have a first down here.
I sure hope so. Oh,
Corliss,
good. That got Raiders hurt. Good. That's what you get for running into the kicker.
He's not hurt, dude. He's
faking it.
He's trying to deflect the fact that he
look at absolutely ran into him.
No, but he's trying to deflect the fact that he maybe he did get kicked in the stomach. I don't know. But here's folks, hopefully you came here for Bill to cheer injuries because the streak is continuing. He's still going.
Well, like I said, I don't want the guy's career to be ended. Just get out of the game.
Just some light internal.
Just don't play anymore today, man. I mean,
come on. Bill said something similar too. It's like, holy shnikes, man.
That's what I said. I said what happened
to the kicker, not roughing the kicker.
Well, yeah, running into those 5-yard penalty.
But that'll be an automatic first down, won't it?
Not unless it's past the first down marker. If it was, what was it, 4th and what? If it's more than 4th and 5,
we were at 4th. We were like a 4th and 11, I think. Because remember, Russ had been sacked there.
It's not a first down then. It's only 5-yard, and they got to re-kick. Yeah, I said right after that third down play, I said, what happened? Did Clint Kubiak give up play calling back to Hackett or what? It looks so familiar. So,
it says running into the kicker was declined.
Oh, that's because they got the ball in Broncos territory then. Oh, wait a minute, declined by Denver? Can't be.
Why wouldn't we want to kick that again? The Broncos are satisfied with that kick?
I'm not. It ended up near midfield or Bronco.
I'm saying not a first down. They declined the penalty. Good grief, man! That is a mystery to me. Why?
Okay, again, who's making those decisions? Hackett.
Ultimately,
I'm sorry, but this guy just does not understand the game as a head coach. I'm sorry.
Why wouldn't you bring it 5 yards further down the field and then re-kick it and think that Corliss couldn't get it past the 50 again? Are they worried that the returner's going to spring for a big one? I don't know. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Mudungus Creevy must be pulling his hair out, man, or his beard or something. Because
I can't believe he's watching this when he's got the game in front of him, live and direct.
I think what it is maybe he's got an earpiece or something. He's listening and commenting, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I'd probably do it if I was at the game, just to kind of get some feedback and stuff and be involved. That's kind of cool. Because of course, he's always got his head in the in the doings of MHRT Network anyway. So that's okay.
Thank goodness you said that. Every time someone says he's got his head, it makes me nervous when someone starts. What would be? How do we miss that field goal, dude? I am so right on with you there. All right, so the Raiders get a 1st and 10 on their own 47. Only 2 minutes, 8 seconds into the second half. Broncos up 10-7. Handoff to Josh Jacobs. He squirts through and gets a really long run. Our defense, first down there.
Defense cannot shut these guys down. My gosh, why?
Yeah,
we really don't have to worry about Derek Carr in the passing game. If they're going to keep running like this, their defense is going to get gassed, and that's never a good thing.
Well, you know what the problem with any of that, and Jacob's already up to 80 yards rushing for the day, but the issue, Bill, is really like the 3 and outs. This defense is so strong and can handle long drives. But the issue is when they get 14 seconds worth of time to rest on the sideline.
Exactly.
So Carr just was intending it for Davante Adams on the sideline. Adams.
No, there's no flag. Just shut up.
Yeah.
And Adams, shut up.
Yeah.
Adams, go back and just shut up.
Adams is looking for I mean, that ball was nowhere near him. I mean, it was like 3 yards in front
and out of bounds.
But Damari Mathis was on him on that play, and I think that they're, I think it's one of those things where it's like, you wonder because he had the 4 against the Chargers whether he's considered somebody that.
Yeah, but Surtain is he's more than a shadow. He's the next skin on top of Adams.
Yeah.
I mean, he is like glued.
No, but that was Mathis. That was
tomorrow. Oh, Mathis. Yeah, you're right. Good. They stopped him only a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, they're gonna give him 5 on that, Bill. So like 3rd and 5.
I haven't.
Stadium is shaking. I love it.
I haven't seen Singleton lately.
He's in there.
I know he's in there, but I haven't seen him on making plays lately.
Now
we need a big stop. We need a big stop, guys, right here. We need a fumble. We need a turnover. We need a sack. We need something.
Raiders had the ball on 33. On 3rd and 5, they go to Jacobs again. And you asked for Singleton, you got him there, Bill.
Good.
Baron Browning and Alex Singleton contribute to no gain.
Beautiful.
So
that's what I'm talking about right there.
Well, now we force fourth down for Daniel Carlson in for field goal in the 50 plus range attempt momentarily. 1,000,000% Kamani. I mean, it's
Dixon. That's always been the hope and
why
wish.
Do you call Kamani Dixon? Do you guys?
Huh?
You call him Dixon?
Yeah, it was last time. Yeah. I don't know. It's an easier name for me to pronounce.
Carlton Drills a 52-yarder.
The guy's name. I mean,
right.
I don't want to say a name wrong and stuff. So Dixon's easy to pronounce. So like with that one.
Yeah.
not that I can't say Kamani, but yeah.
You just did it. Good job. All right, we'll be back in a couple minutes to goof more on Bill.
Shitty car, but we hit the road. Doesn't matter where we go and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it. Oh, I want it. Let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I want a taste of the good life. Hit me with it right now, in it. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it. Oh, I want it. Let's go. And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby. I just wanna let it.
I didn't know there was an explicit song on the playlist here, but that's all right.
Well, you came back before the commercial on my TV's done,
man.
No,
that's right. That's all right. That's all right.
Hey, and no. Now, hang on a second. I give you respect. I just don't want to pronounce your name. Man. You got all the respect you want, man. I'll give it to you. Again? No luck. Okay, hold on a second.
Come on, Dixon.
No, Kamani. I will never say Dixon again. Okay, I promise. Okay, just letting you know.
Oh, so good.
God,
so good.
Hey, see, you talk about no respect. Look, let's go this way, over there.
You gotta be like, gotta grab your tie.
Oh yeah, I get no respect.
Hey.
Yeah. I know I don't do good.
All right, so the game's 10-10 tie, 10:37 left in the third. Boy, let's hope the momentum is not completely dissipated.
I'm not saying nothing, man. I can say a word.
You're not. See, we can't be grumpy together, Bill. Like people will say,
I'm not grumpy.
No, I'm saying like people will start comparing us to like Statler and Waldorf, from the Muppets.
No, I'm not grumpy. I still feel the Broncos. I said 2017 on my Friday show, and we're at 10-10. So we can still get 10 points, and we can give up 7. We'll still win with the score I said.
I'm going sticking with my 31-17. I think we can do it.
All right. Well, Kubiak needs to start calling the plays again. Take it back from Hackett.
I just got official word that Kubiak is calling the plays in the second half.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Because I don't think he did that first series. Just telling you. Just my plot.
All right.
Here we go.
Montreal lets it go. Isn't that D awesome in the end zone, by the way, the old logo? Montreal lets it go. There's a touchback. Broncos starting on the 25. And that's one of those things too, is that, Montreal fumbling it in the end zone and then only getting it out just past the 10.
Yeah.
That was a terrible spot for the team to be starting. It just didn't.
Yeah. When we were up 10-0, did you expect it to be 10-10? I didn't. Not when we're at the 5-yard line.
I don't know. I mean, listen, it's the Raiders they've got some solid players. They've got a good quarterback. They've got the best wide receiver, and they've got a solid running back that really does well against the Broncos. So, you just never know. I mean, Davante Adams, first of all, he's going to make every catch that the ball hits
gain a yard.
Yeah.
Jay.
It's Dulcich there, but Davante's going to catch everything thrown his way if possible. But and he's also going to get most penalties that if it's close, he's going to get the call. He wasn't going to get that one on the sideline because it wasn't even close for him to be able to catch that. So 2nd and 9, just inside 10 minutes. Russ in shotgun, drops back. A nice pass over. Oh, hits Hinton in both hands. He drops it.
Oh, that should have been offsides.
It might be, Bill. There was a flag.
He had to be offside. He jumped. I want to say this really quick. Kimani says 17-13 final score Broncos is what he's saying. Hey, I like that.
That's a late hit.
I like that.
Hinton should have caught that pass. That could have been a touchdown.
Late hit on Wilson?
Oh, no. Max got – you're right. Max Crosby offsides.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I know we're all over the place. We don't actually have sound here, so
who doesn't have sound?
Bear with us.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I saw him jump, so I knew right away that it had to be because as soon as he jumped,
Kendall's kicking himself though. He should have had that. 2nd and 4. Latavius Murray for the first down. He was at full speed by the time he got that ball.
Yeah, he's a full. Yeah, that guy's solid, man. First down, like you said, that was a great play.
He's like Derrick Henry chugging down, towards the.
Ooh. I don't know if he's as big as Henry,
but he's got that same sort of intimidation factor.
True.
They're not going to give him to him, but 3rd and inches, I'd give it right back to him, or I'd have Russ.
Oh, I see. When he landed, the ball was like back here.
All right, let's do Russ with the sneak.
I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. I don't want him hurt. I don't want him hurt at all.
Well, you got your wish.
That can't be Gordon. That's got to be Murray.
No. Well, you didn't see a ball pop out, did you?
Oh, you're right. Good call. That had to be Murray.
That was Murray. 3 yards, first down.
We just having fun. Hey, I get it. I totally get it, man. It's all in fun. No problem. Hey, my hat's off to you. It's all good.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey,
contributing in the chat. It's
what other place can you go and get an actual live Bronco game with comedy? I mean, seriously.
Where's the comedy part?
Thanks a lot, Glenn. or I should say the harassment. That's a strong word. We shouldn't use harassment. It's all good. Picking on?
Bill's already typing up the legal briefs.
Trying to what?
You're typing up the legal briefs. Oh, Russ drops back. A deep pass to Dulcich. It was thrown to the opposite side. Dulcich was facing one way. It went to his right side. He spun around. 3rd and 7. 7:59 left. It is still a tie ball game here, folks.
No. And they're at their own the Raider 40-something, right?
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, listen.
What's okay?
I'm a fan of the 3rd and 2s versus the 3rd.
Oh no, we're at our own 40.
Listen. Yeah.
What?
What's great though, Bill, is our defense is getting a little bit of a breather here.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. I love the Clint Kubiak play call.
So Russ is scrambling to the right and just throws it away. There really was nothing available. Still got.
They should have an outlet in that situation. They should have it. Well, they kind of did, but dang it! Now we got a punt. This is not good. I'm not liking this at all.
Portland Sutton was really covered. Kendall Hinton totally covered. I mean, the Raiders did a great job defensively right there.
Well, they knew they had to pass.
Again.
You know, I mean, they knew they had to pass, so of course they're gonna blanket everybody.
Right.
And then Wilson gets knocked down, not real hard, but he gets knocked down. Now, put this inside the 10-yard line, please.
39, short kick, fielded at the 22. Returned up to about the 32.5-yard line. That was
oh my gosh,
really,
that's horrible.
That's
horrible.
39-yard punt.
33-yard line. Golly. What quarter? Oh, hang on a second. What quarter is it? It's third quarter. There is 7:44 left in the third quarter. Game is tied 10-10. You're up to date.
All right, let's take a quick minute.
Just had a sneezing bout, man.
Are you all right, Bill?
Yeah,
you're allergic to short punts.
I'm allergic to this freaking game being tied. Oh my gosh, guys! I'm not crying. I just had a sneezing thing and
doing his best Derek Carr impersonation. First and 10 from the 33, and you guessed it, Josh Jacobs, right up the middle again.
Golly, guys, you have
7 yards.
Stop him. 7 yards. This is ridiculous.
He's closing in on 100 rushing.
How in heaven's name do we stop Derrick Henry at their field, but we can't stop Jacobs at home? Come on, man.
Because their only focus was the one weapon, and here they've got more than one.
Well, still, then always put two people on Adams and focus on the run game.
All right, so the Broncos, great job there. Swarm against Jacobs. Loss.
That's what I'm talking about, right there. That's what I'm talking about. See,
actually, they're gonna give him up to forward progress up to the line of scrimmage. So it's a 3rd and 3.
Why he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage?
He did not. They got him a couple of yards back, but that's we got to live with that. So like 3rd and 3 here. DJ Jones is in the game, so. Or actually, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I said Draymond. Apologize.
Oh, it's the wrong one. Wrong one. You're right.
Sorry about that. I love the fact that Baron Browning is playing. Benito's rushing.
Absolutely. Yep.
Carr converts the first down to Davante Adams. He was being covered by Alex Singleton. I mean,
Why
good
is
Lord.
it's linebacker? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Ooh, Sertan could have put a lick on him big time at the end, but he held up. Ooh, he could have clocked him. He could have clocked him big time.
Yeah.
But he held off because he was already being tackled. But man, I would have loved to have seen that.
So Davante has been targeted 7 times. He has 6 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown with 20 minutes left in this game. 10-10 if you're just joining us. Play clock hit 0, but they didn't call delay a game. And
Of course not.
intended again for Davante Adams. He got absolutely pummeled,
Oh,
but
right after
the
the
pass
mark.
too. So
Oh, nice deflection. Great deflection.
you know, DJ Jones.
Beautiful. That was what's the name? Yeah, number 47. What's the name?
Josie.
Yeah, Josie Joe. Yeah, thank you. I knew you had it.
Honey
I just-
Bear.
Yeah. Oh man, that was great. He had a chance at picking that thing up.
Flag there.
Ah,
If they call a defenseless receiver on a call on Davante Adams, I'm going to be really pissed. That was not right.
What?
Oh no, it looks like the Raiders are marching backwards. So let's see. Unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's got to be on Davante. All right.
Yep. Good. Well, that's what you get. Adam, shut up.
Oh, there's some pointing and screaming at the ref. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting to see the ref there.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Thank you, number 17.
Yeah, no kidding.
15-yard penalty. Boy, that's out of character for him.
So wait a minute. So my thing is, what would he be complaining about?
He thought that he was
Being held or something?
no hit defense as a defenseless receiver.
Oh no, because the ball was already deflected. Once the ball's deflected by anybody, whether it's offense or defense,
Right.
you can hit whoever you want. Oh, good. Another flag.
Well,
False
Broncos
start?
just called a timeout.
Oh, because I saw the flag thing pop up.
So I don't know what Josh McDaniels is complaining about to the ref, but when Davante Adams is screaming at the ref and is pointing and is and walking, like pointing at him and walking towards him,
Yeah.
I was expecting it when they panned back that it was going to be a Bronco player, and when I saw it was an official, I was pretty surprised.
No. Well, see, here's the thing. And once the ball's deflected, whether deflected at the line of scrimmage by a lineman, you can nail that receiver because it's
but not in a defenseless.
I know, but I'm
fashion.
saying legally. I'm saying legally, like on the side, like
Listen, these top players, Bill, they like to think that if they didn't catch the pass, it was because someone else interfered
Right.
with them. So,
right.
2nd and 25 from the Raiders 37. Carr fakes the handoff, steps up, and throws it towards Hollins. And Hollins was wide open. It would have been a short pass, but he just whizzed it right by him.
Good.
So we got 3rd and 25 with 5:26 left in the third.
I want to bring this up real quick. Kamani is asking whether or not, but who we play next week. Or I'm not sure if it's who we play next week or who is going to play for the Broncos next week. But we play the Carolina Panthers next week in Carolina, if that was your question. Okay. Now, it is now 3rd and 25. Raiders, 5:26 left. I know Glenn has less time than that, probably.
Yeah. Swing pass to a Bulla. That was an odd call also. They had Davante Adams as a decoy in the backfield. So he wasn't even sprinting down the field to be a possible first down. I know there's not a lot of plays in the playbook of the 3rd and 25, but they did not put their best foot forward on that, and I appreciate that. So here we have 4th and 20. Cole is lined up at the 28. Ball's being snapped just short of the 42. He's angling it towards the right-hand side, and Montrell catches it at the 10. No fair catch. They thought he was going to fair catch, and he's running down the side, and then he drops it, but fumbles it out of bounds.
Ooh.
But wow.
Wow. Yeah,
they thought he was going to fair catch that, so they didn't pop him.
Yeah. How are we liking Russ? I love Russ Wilson. But Russ Wilson has his way of wanting to do things. Hackett wants a way of wanting to do things. Bringing in Kubiak, or not bringing him in, but having Kubiak call the plays in this game, I'm liking Russ Wilson a lot better because it's not Hackett control. That's what I love.
So that punt officially 48 yards, returned for 18 yards to the 28. So the Broncos have 1st and 10 at the 28. It looks like 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go. We may as well just stay on for a few and take some. My Dolphin 69. I feel the same way. I mean, there's none of us that could say that we were not excited that Russell Wilson was going to be a part of the Broncos. It has not gone to plan. Yes, my Dolphin, Hackett gave up play calling, announced it to the team last night. Gary Kubiak's son, Clint Kubiak, the Broncos quarterback coach, passing game coordinator, is calling the plays today. And oddly enough, everybody looks relaxed. Hackett looks relaxed on the sideline. Russ looks relaxed back there. The last couple possessions have not necessarily looked good. He hasn't had a lot of time. Max Crosby is heating up, but I'll pull up your comment. It's hard to see. I think he had to do it. I mean, some of the reports were like that very few people knew he was doing it, like his coaches, George Payton and Russell Wilson knew, but nobody else did until last night's meeting. Again, I find that hard to believe, Bill. Clint was calling the plays all week in practice. So I don't know how nobody put 2 and 2 together. I've always loved Russ. I have a lot of admiration for him as a player, as a person. I don't care that he makes goofy commercials. I think it's funny. I don't understand the amount of hatred on a national level that he's received this year. There are a lot of players that are underperforming. Tom Brady has not had the greatest year, and nobody's attacking him in the same fashion. Aaron Rodgers, same way. Nothing to that level. As far as this contract, were you not going to sign Russ? I mean, it's going to turn out to be a cheap contract in comparison to some of these other guys. So just Broncos on 1st down, handed to Latavius. And
nice move.
He was 4-yard play.
Good move.
What are the Chargers going to do? So what are the Chargers going to do?
Lose?
No, with Justin Herbert. They're going to owe him a crap ton of money. Do they have the money for a signing bonus? Do the Cincinnati Bengals have the money to pay Joe Burrow? They've got to figure that one out too. So it's like, because you have to put all of that money in escrow. So Latavius up the gut again.
Let's see.
And he's 2 yards.
Now I got it. Well, they did that same pitch again. That's kind of weird, man. I don't. Maybe it's to give him more visibility. So when he catches it, instead of just being a typical handoff and going up, you pitch it to him so he can kind of see. Okay, do I go in the A gap, the B gap? Do I go to the outside to the right? That kind of thing. I think that's why they're doing that. Give him a little bit more visibility.
Raiders have an injury. One of their D-backs.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, Bill, you can't do that. So Roderick Teamer looks like he's not injured. So Broncos get a little break here. 3rd and 3. 3:43 left in the third quarter.
I'm not saying I want him out for the entire season.
You don't even know. You didn't even know who it was. You were just like,
no, but as long as you say it's Raider, I'm okay with it. I know, but Dungus just be the same way. You can't say that. I didn't say I want his career ended. But if he's good, I don't want him in the game. And I know people say all the time, well, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. They're 2-7. They're not the best. But they're the Raiders, and I can't stand them. So anyway, if there's any Raider fans out there that are watching in chat, okay.
When they asked Russ why he would want to, come to the AFC West when it looked like it was going to be the top division of all time, that's exactly what he said. He said he wanted to beat, he wanted to beat the best competition. Of course, it hasn't panned out that way for the division as a whole, to the point where there could be three coaches that are replaced.
You sound just like my wife. My wife said the same thing, Kamani. She said, "Oh my gosh, you're something else."
Oh my goodness, Russ with a wounded duck on the left sideline on 3rd and 3, and somehow Cortland Sutton adjusts to it. Was that
wow?
tip?
That was a phenomenal catch. I mean, he's like this. He's like this, dude.
Oh my gosh, Russ got it. The legs.
Oh no, he got hurt.
Come
on, Russ, walk it off. I take back everything I said about the Raider player being hurt. Just keep. Damn! He took. Ooh, sorry.
Cortland Sutton
he took a shot.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton with a really nice catch.
Shot. No, I'm talking about Wilson.
No, I know.
He took a shot.
You know what it was? They pulled his legs out.
Gosh, dang.
And so I'm
surprised. I don't blame you for handing the ball off. I wouldn't throw it either after that shot. 5-yard gain, 4-yard gain.
4.
Sutton's coming out, or he's coming back in. One of the two. He's coming out. That was a phenomenal catch. I don't know how you do it. I mean, you're running down the field like this, and you turn. I know you guys can't see it that way. You turn, you're like this. I mean,
it was a Willie Mays catch.
Yeah,
and it was not a spiral either.
No, totally.
Latavius up the middle. He is just churning and burning, and gets some help from the offensive line, pushing it from behind, and another first down for the Broncos. Closing out 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and putting together a nice little drive here.
Okay. This is why I love.
You're not going to believe this, but Quinn Miners was the one pushing the pile. I love him.
He's good. Good guy. Yeah, he's no doubt. He's strong. Absolutely.
Yes,
I mean, when you can push those big defensive linemen backwards, that's some strength right there.
So the Broncos are at the 30-yard line of the Raiders. Murray gets the call again. Looks like a yard.
Yeah, and it wasn't much. There wasn't much there at all. But I mean, at least he gained at least a yard. That's for sure. Inside 1 minute and 30. I know you're ahead of me, so that's why I said that.
Yeah.
Inside. Yeah, and so this drive's looking good. This drive's looking good for points. We got to get points out of this drive.
So they gave him 3 yards on that. Clint Kubiak looks just like his dad, Mike.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh my gosh!
Russ throws it to Melvin Gordon. He's back in the game.
Why?
He's down at the 25. We have a 3rd down situation left.
Oh my gosh! Not Kubiak.
Watch him. He doesn't even tuck it in right away.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the most irresponsible runner I think I've ever seen.
I know. And he just doesn't learn. And I don't know what is wrong with Hackett. Why does he keep putting him in? I know Murray needs to have a breather.
Because the only other running back we have is hurt. That's why.
I get that. Put him in the game, but don't throw it to him or give it to him. Get out of the pocket. Sacked. God dang it.
So Russell just got sacked about the 34. Martin, we are at 10-10 at the end of the third quarter. Broncos have a 4th down situation, so they're going to be bringing in McManus for a field goal in the 51-yard range. And let's just take a couple.
Let me say this real quick. Kamani, that's a hard question to answer because I have so many different favorite players throughout the decades. I mean, Elway, Terrell Davis, Shannon Sharp. I mean, I can name that whole team. And then you got Peyton Manning, and then you've got just a boatload of players to just say who are my favorite. So that's a tough one. I love Patrick Surtain. I love Justin Simmons. So it's really hard to say. If you break it down the decades, then it'd be a lot easier. But if you're talking about this team today, my favorite player today is Justin Simmons. Absolutely, hands down. All right, we'll go to.
So Mike, let's just stay. Let's just stay with it.
Okay.
We got some good.
All right, pull it back up.
Oh, Kamani thinks he knows who your favorite player is, Melvin. So Mike is our Les Nessman on the scene. As God is his witness, he thought Turkey could fly. Fleming got owned on that play, and yes, he did. Russ did not stand a chance. Thank goodness it was not out of field goal range. As far as my favorite player currently on the team, I would say easily Justin Simmons.
Yep.
All-time favorite player is Steve Watson, wide receiver, back from played in the 80s. Incredible receiver. In my opinion, he should be in the Ring of Fame for the Broncos. Incredibly underrated.
Yep.
Still has in the top 10 in a lot of the receiving statistics. This guy was a guy that was very sure-handed. Was a undrafted free agent out of Temple, and he was always first favorite target when he first came in there. And then he led the AFC in receiving in 1981. Guy had 1,244 yards receiving and 13 touchdowns. As you can tell, I'm a Steve Watson fan. But as far as like the current players, I mean, there's so many likable guys on the team, but I got to stick with my guy Justin.
Yeah. Let's see. It was let's see, where is it?
We got Martin for
Von Miller right here.
These are all great ones.
Sorry, I blocked you off. Sorry about it. Yeah, Von Miller. That's the jersey I'm wearing for the defense. Yeah, Von Miller. Super Bowl 50 does not become a Broncos championship game if Von Miller isn't in that game. Absolutely no way. Yeah, I love Von Miller. Love Von Miller, Terrell Davis, John Elway. I mean, the list can go on and on. But, yeah.
Here's Miles up top on the scoreboard. McManus for 52, and he jacks it right through. Perfect. Broncos up 13-10.
Beautiful.
Great way to start the fourth quarter, 4 seconds in. And
hey, McManus, where was that in the first half? You were a lot shorter. What the heck? I know. I've always got to throw in that negative. Go ahead and say it, Glenn. I always got to throw it in there. But it's the truth. I mean, I'm not saying anything that's not true.
So Jimmy's favorite player is Von Miller. Martin we need Von Miller. We need
people healthy. That's what we need. People healthy.
So Jimmy Vaughn was traded to the Rams, and it was really a no-brainer trade at the time. We were not going to advance in the playoffs, and they were able to get a second and third for a guy who was in his early 30s. It was great for Vaughn. He was able to win his second Super Bowl with another team, with a second team. Oddly enough, he's now in Buffalo and has an opportunity to win a third Super Bowl with a third team. Also shout out to the Buffalo Bill fans. If the Broncos can't win the Super Bowl, I would love for them to experience. I mean, did you see the neighbors of the players were shoveling out the players? Like they were shoveling the driveways because they had 77 inches of snow in Orchard Park, New York, over 2 days, which is like that's
unheard of. That's unheard of. But, I didn't hear how they did today. They're in Detroit. They're playing a home game in Detroit in the Dome. Wow, McManus just clocked that ball. He hit it about 7 yards deep in the end zone.
Bill, you're not going to like this, but your
Vikings are getting killed.
Destroyed.
30-3?
Yeah.
Well,
I do have Pollard in my fantasy team. Let's see how I'm doing here.
I don't want to hear it. I'm going to mute you.
Oh my gosh, he's got 31 points.
Nice for you. Not good for my NFC.
The Dallas kicker has 20 points.
Gee. Yeah.
Bobby, how dare you?
Here we go.
People know
25-yard line.
Look him up.
Good. They stopped Murray. Only 2-yard gain. I mean, not Murray. What am I saying?
Murray's on our team.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
He used to be on the Raiders. That's okay. We're good.
Yeah. Well, no, we're not good. I don't want him on the Raiders. Shoot.
But Kamani, how's Chubb doing since he got the trade? I think they're on a bye this week. Am I wrong? But I did see him in on a couple plays in his first game. He's wearing number 2 now, which is pretty good.
Which is really weird.
But it's another one, an absolute no-brainer.
Get him. Complete. Beautiful. Overthrown.
For the haul that we got, including a first-round pick when we weren't picking until the third round, we needed it. And the thing is Nick Benito is killing it. Baron Browning is just awesome. we signed Randy Gregory. So we signed Gregory, and our first pick in the draft was Benito in the second round. And then we shift Brandon Browning. What did we think we were doing with Bradley Chubb? There was no chance he was staying.
Right.
So 3rd and 8, Carr overthrows his running back, Abdullah, running down the left sideline. A 3 and out. That drive.
We needed that. We needed that big time. Now we got to get down and get a touchdown.
That was a Broncos drive, Bill. That was 52 seconds.
Hey.
That was a 3 and out for under a minute.
Well,
Martin,
that's when Hackett calls the plays. Not Kubiak.
No. Listen.
No, what?
Maybe Wilson retire after this. No, he won't. But come on, Gregory's been quiet because he's had injuries.
Oh yeah,
he'll be back. But the mere fact that they actually signed him and then
well, that was a heck of
their top draft choice for a.
He didn't feel
edge
20, 23, 24. Ooh, he got decked the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and then shifted an inside linebacker to edge in Baron Browning. It was inevitable that Chubb was not going to be re-signed, and if you're not going to re-sign the guy, you got to get something for him. Because can you imagine? People get pissed about, just going back to the Bradley Chubb, to him being drafted. Is everybody now with Josh Allen being successful? Everybody is just like, could have had Josh Allen, could have had Josh Allen, could have had Josh Allen. So they totally disrespected Bradley Chubb by saying that we should have picked Allen instead. But then the moment he was traded, everyone's like, I can't believe we got rid of Chubb. Chubb's like the guy that
yeah.
Bronco fans have gotten so these last 6 years have really just dampened the spirit of Broncos country.
Well, Glenn, can you blame Broncos country?
Not at all.
6 years of this fertility. It's crazy. Martin says we need Judy. I'm telling you, Martin, we need everybody. We need all of our injury players back. And I even mean the ones that are out for the year. We need Judy. Of course we do. I don't know. Glenn, have you heard anything about that? I knew it was an ankle, and they said he was day to day. Did you get any update on that at all?
Right. He's not placed on IR, so that's good. So they don't expect him to miss 4 weeks. That's so we got that going for us. But if you look at even the offensive line, we've lost. Or just even go over the offense.
Yeah.
Tim Patrick was our number 2 receiver.
Yep.
Starting receiver. He and Cortland were kind of 1A, 1B type of thing. Tim gets lost in training camp. Mm-hmm. Then we lose Davante, our starting running back. We lose Garrett Bowles for the year, a starting left tackle. Mm-hmm. At one point, just last week, we were on our third right tackle, string right tackle. We were on our third string center.
Yep.
So, it's these injuries have been.
Love the shout out to the grandpa. Hey, you know it, man. You know it. Thanks for
my burner.
love. I appreciate it. Thank you.
My burner account.
I love it, man. I love it. Thank you so much. I'll wear it with pride. I got 2 grandkids. Absolutely.
And if you happen to be watching this on Twitter, we cannot see any of your comments. So jump on Facebook or YouTube if you want to bust our balls. We're fine with that. So 13-52. 1st and 10 at the 24. Russ in shotgun.
Come on.
And he throws it over to Cortland. Short. He took a shot below the waist there. Probably about 4-yard gain.
Ooh, that was a tough hit. That was right across the hip. Look how you hit him right at the hip or right below the hip, and
So
I'm loving. What's that? You still laughing?
I'm just laughing. It's a gain of 5. Oh, another. I wonder if that was the guy that hit Cortland. Let's see.
Maybe.
So another Raider is injured.
I didn't mean to clap that. I was clapping at something else. I'm clapping at something else. I'm sorry.
So Harmon was a Raider.
Injured. So sorry. Not. Let's see.
Karma's a bitch, Bill. You gotta be careful. We gotta.
Who is?
Karma.
I know, but hey, I'm sorry. I gotta call it like I see it.
But you didn't learn your lesson when it looked like Russ was.
No, I didn't. You're right, and I never do. I
never do.
What's that?
I never do. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's so 3 games till KC. Yeah, I know. And then we got KC, and then we got a game sandwiched in between, and we got KC again. So I'm not looking forward to that. But hey, you got to play who you got to play.
So let me go over the Broncos stats real quick. Russ again having a really great game. It looked like he had thrown a touchdown pass to Kendall Hinton early on for the first score.
Did.
It was not. No, that was a correct reversal.
I know, whatever.
But Russ is 18 of 22, 185 yards. That's really, really solid. He's been sacked twice, no touchdowns, no interceptions. On the ground, the Broncos not pulling Josh Jacobs' numbers by any stretch, but Latavius Murray, 13 carries, 35 yards, 1 touchdown. That was a 1-yard rush right after the Hinton reversal. Melvin for 5 for 26. Really, really Melvin Gordonish fumble. And then the typical reaction, hucking his mouthpiece towards the stands because the fans, were unreasonable and wouldn't expect a guy to hold on to the flipping ball. On the receiving end, Cortland Sutton 4 for 66, Kendall 3 for 57, Dulcich 3 for 23. And then it just goes down from there. Brandon Johnson did have a target in the end zone on a long play. But he was well out of bounds, but it was nice to see him make the catch just out of bounds and actually being targeted on such a vital play. I'd like to see him get back in the game with some more opportunities. So it was the guy that tackled Cortland.
No, it was number 30.
He's being wheeled off. So
yeah, he was number 30. He went down awkward. He didn't tackle him. It was number 26 or whatever that tackled him, but it was a knee thing or whatever. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, just wanted to throw this up real quick. You guys imagine where Broncos could be right now with no injuries and fully staffed and Kubiak calling the plays. Absolutely. You know what our record would be? It would be 10-0. That's what I say.
Melvin Gordon.
You want me to be positive, Glenn?
No. I then looked up and I saw them handing off to Melvin Gordon for a loss of 2. That is one of those Melvin plays that he could if it was a fumble, it would have been returned for a touchdown because nobody was behind him. Like, can we
take him out?
But you can't, Bill. There's nobody else, man. Like,
I don't care. Okay. Let me throw something at you real quick.
I mean, you think about it. You have Beck, and he's hurt. He was inactive today. We could play him as a fullback, but we got Murray. Chase Edmonds was questionable. Russell scrambling around. He's going to get sacked. Big time loss on 35.
This is not. I don't think we made adjustments at halftime. Obviously, we didn't make adjustments. They did, but we haven't. And when you said, who else do you want to put in there? We have nobody else but Latavius Murray. Put a tight end in the backfield. Let him take the ball. He knows how to hang on to it. I mean, and he's a big dude. Why not put Dulcich back there?
Yeah, Kamani Kamani going with Bobby's question. What he thought. Kamani thought they could be 8-2.
At this point,
Corliss with a punt. Did they step out of bounds, or is it going to be on the 28?
He's out of bounds.
Yeah,
he had to step down.
So Martin,
better not be a late hit.
So Martin, Gary Kubiak's son, Clint, with a K, Minnesota's offensive coordinator, is a Broncos quarterback coach and passing game coordinator. As of last night, he was announced as the play caller for the balance of the season, taking over the duties from Nathaniel Hackett. So, and it seems. I mean, Russ has been the most efficient today as he's ever been in a Bronco uniform. So why don't we take take a real quick break. Stay with us, folks, and jump in on the chat stream. We love it. Talk to you soon. And we are back. It is the fourth quarter, 12:02 left. Broncos are up 13-10.
Whoa, you mean third quarter?
No, fourth.
Did I miss something? Did I miss a whole quarter?
Oh boy. Check, please.
oh no, you said I thought you said 2:02 left. You said 12. Never mind. My bad.
So, I'm looking at the score and I'm realizing that as positive as we are about how things have gone on the Broncos offensive side, is that they are still under their league worst average of points.
14.6
right now.
14.
This is terrible. So that punt was 54 yards, return for 7, so net 47. First play, a quick
get in. Good defense. Good defense.
With the tackle. We are going with a 5-yard.
Are you in sync with me now? Or are you just delaying so that I'm in sync? Wow, God, that was pretty cool.
Well, once we erased the third quarter for you, we got in sync. So Raiders had the ball on their own 40, 2nd and 5. Josh Jacobs.
No, you're ahead of me.
It was in the backfield again. A pass to Hollins. He should have that first down. Was heading towards the right sideline, made the catch, tiptoed. And I don't think he needed to tiptoe, but he did, and they're going to give him the first. Which
this game is starting to scare the crap out of me.
Well, again, a Melvin Gordon fumble had massive impact on the nature of the game. I mean, if we should have scored a touchdown there, so.
Two things happen when I get quiet.
So Baron Browning.
Yeah, come on, get him. This is what I'm talking about. See, when I get quiet, I either get super pumped up and angry or.
So handoff to Jacob, and Baron Browning is all over him. Gets him, just wrestles him to the ground in the backfield. Love it. Not too many pelvic movements there, Baron. I think you're allowed 3 before. That comes out. 2nd and 12.
So again, which one do you guys want me? You want me amped up or you want me quiet? Just let me know.
Well, we don't want you quiet. There are only 2 of us talking.
So yes, incomplete.
On 2nd and 12 and an incomplete pass intended for Adams. It looked like Singleton tipped that one.
Beautiful. No, he didn't touch it. He did not touch it. Nope. That was a perfect spiral all the way into him. 3rd and 12. Come on, defense.
3rd and 12. Crowd is amped. I saw a Christmas sweater there too.
Okay.
Oh, all right. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Turnover.
Oh, Carr calls timeout.
Turnover.
No, he called timeout before they were going to get a delay of game.
Chicken. Freaking chicken.
All right, so let's.
I gave you guys a choice. Want me to be quiet or you want me to talk?
Do I get a vote?
Yeah, you can.
So let's look at some of the late game scores.
Glenn, look how easy it is.
Exactly. So the late game scores, as you know, Broncos 13, Raiders.
Give the
10.
Vikings score whatever you do.
Bengals 24-20 with 7 minutes to go in the third against the Steelers. And Cowboys 37, Vikings 3.
Oh, dang, I didn't mute you in time.
On 3rd and 12, Carr goes deep. And there's a flag down. Are they going to say that one of the defensive penalty? Because it was.
Come on. Oh, it had to be before. It had to be before. It had to be illegal contact prior to.
Oh, good Lord! On 3rd and 12, that pass wasn't even near the receiver.
Yeah, it's gonna
holding
be
on Denver. That's an automatic first down.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. Here we go again.
All right, let's watch.
Here we go again.
Is it on Bassie on Davante Adams? Yeah. Davante Adams, I didn't realize he was such a whiny bitch. He just he's running across and he's already waving his arms around. This guy complains on everything. I did not remember him being a player that did that.
He's a freaking, well, I won't say the word.
Baby.
Well, it's going to be stronger than
that. I know, I probably should have.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
So Raiders 1st and 10 at their own 49. Josh Jacobs, 6 yards.
I love it. Thank you, Kamani. You may regret it later on.
Bobby agreeing with me. Yeah.
Come on, Denver. Come on, defense. Don't do this.
Crowd is amped. I'm seeing the stand shaking. I know I've mentioned it a couple times, but that is one of my favorite parts about.
Oh, I love it too.
Mile High.
It doesn't happen in hardly any other stadium. I love it.
I don't think it happens in any stadium. Josh Jacobs,
45-yard line.
A little back and forth, and he makes
First
a nice
down.
little rush.
Yeah.
Easy first down.
$9:15 and counting in the fourth quarter. I'm not liking this a bit. This defense is.
I'm pulling up this comment because this is.
This defense has got to start playing with more urgency. They got to play with more urgency.
Von Miller Express. If he could rip off his jersey and run off the field right at this moment, I'd be pretty happy about that.
Who?
Davante. He said Davante's acting like.
Oh yeah.
Yep, he had Aaron Rodgers. He got a
get him. Come on, defense.
Josh Jacobs with another 4-yard.
What is your problem? You know he's going to run. Why are you not keying on him? This is ridiculous. It's over 100 yards.
Davante Adams, dude.
I don't care. I already said this earlier. Put Patrick Surtain on him and Justin Simmons over the top. Nobody else is going to
hands on him now. He's playing really far off.
That's what I'm saying.
False start Raiders on 2nd and 6. All right, so we're going to bump that back a little bit.
Good.
We'll have a 2nd and 11.
Oh,
so we have 8:01 left. Denver up 13-10.
What's that now?
Oh, yes, Kamani. I have not been to Camp Randall, but I know that they do the jump around. My oldest friend has been there a couple times this year.
Come on, defense.
And sent me the videos, and it's freaking awesome. Screen pass to Jacobs. He's tackled to Abdullah, I should say. He's tackled at the 39. We got 3rd down and 11. So he got back
good defense. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Good defense.
There's your guy Singleton.
Yes, I like that kid. I love that kid, man.
And K Jack was in there too.
Yeah, I like him too.
You know what's great?
And I love Singleton.
You know what's great is Singleton started coming alive when Jonas Griffith was still healthy,
Yeah.
and he's hurt.
Yep.
Thank goodness he was in a groove, and he and
Yep.
Josie had a real nice rapport.
Oh, he's out of the game now. Singleton's out of the game now, so it's a passing situation.
Well, we have PJ lock in.
Yeah.
Oh, batted ball. And, Davante Adams didn't even try to catch that. He knocked that down. So we got a 4th and 11 situation. But Deshaun Williams.
Oh, batted ball.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think they're out of field goal range, too. I could be mistaken, but I think they're out of field goal range.
Well, it's probably going to be a 56-yard field goal, and Carlson is pretty –
No. He already missed one. We don't go there. He already missed one. He can miss 2.
Yeah, but he made a 52-yard field goal. So let's see.
You know why he knocked it down? Because he thought that the defender might Mathis might kick it off. Okay,
so
here comes the
we
field
got Carlson for a 57-yard field goal, and I'm
Miss
not
it. Miss it.
Right down the pipe. Perfect kick.
You're not supposed to tell me that.
Game ball. Game tied, 13-13, 7 minutes to go. It's interesting. I'm looking at the timeout situation, and both teams have used timeouts already in the second half. So 2 left. I know it's a little bit further out for the 2-minute warning, but there's only going to be 3 potential stoppages of clock for each team.
7:06 left. 7:06 left in regulation.
So if you're able to comment, tell us a little bit about what your predictions are for the rest of this game, what you're thinking, how you're feeling about things. Just the people listening, if they have an opportunity.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To comment.
Yeah, chime in. Chime in. Okay. Obviously, I can't get my prediction, which was 2017. Because the score now is tied 13-13.
No, you could get a touchdown and the Raiders could get 2 safeties.
No, I know that's physically possible. I just don't want it to be possible at that point. I don't want safeties. But I'll settle for 2013. I'll even settle for 2016. How's that?
Yeah.
I'll go for that all day long, man. As long as
Carlson
on the winning side.
Kicks it short intentionally because that guy could blast the ball to Aspen. And
50. Oh, they got him pinned. Even before the 20. Good gosh.
Yeah,
that's why they kicked it short. Who is that received? That was
Montreal
Washington.
Yeah.
He's not doing good at all, man. I'm not impressed.
Well, I mean, that was intentionally kicked short. I mean, Daniel Carlson is a phenomenal kicker. Second half possessions, Broncos -1 yard, 15 yards, both punts, a 38-yard drive for a field goal, and a -6 drive for a punt. So we are not kicking ass in the second half. Russ is still at 18 for 22.
No, I just got word in my earphone thing that Nathaniel Hackett was pissed off at halftime, so he took over play call again. Just kidding.
He was mad that people were excited about
excited that he wasn't calling the plays.
So Russ, a designed rollout to the right, throws a 2-yard pass to Brandon Johnson on the sideline. Should stop the clock.
Oh my gosh.
Bill, why are you so down, man? We're
what's that?
Why are you so down? Come on now.
I'm not down. I'm not down. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because the first half looked so good, and it seems
we still have time. We're tied, dude. Screen pass to Latavius Murray. Oh, and great effort by him. A little spin move to gain a couple extra yards. First down, Broncos.
Nice. You like my reaction afterwards, right?
There you go. Bill is the ultimate. What have you done for me lately, guy?
Yes.
Russ, a very short drop back to Cortland Sutton, and he does a little tiptoe sidestep action and gains about 14 yards right up the middle.
Beautiful. I'll take that all day.
That was some fancy footwork. It reminded me of
it's kind of like I don't know how many people out there know about I don't know that guy. Who's that guy? Tiny Tim that sang "Tiptoe Through the Tulips" or something, whatever.
Never heard of him. Okay.
Well, never mind. No. Don't worry about
Russ, 21 of 25 for 210. Broncos have the ball at their own 42. Just over 5 minutes to go. Russ is under attack. Throws it over to Melvin Gordon. There is a flag on the field, but that may be a defensive holding. That could be one of those that. Yeah, it looks like Melvin got a new.
Oh yeah, it looks like it absolutely looks like it was in the center field. So it wasn't against anybody in the lineman, I wouldn't think. That was a great
on the Raiders. That's going to be declined.
Decline it. You know,
Russ did a great job finding Melvin on the left-hand side. Yep. Melvin ran down the sideline. I mean, Gordon was wide open, caught it 5 yards down, and
first off, it was awesome of Russell Wilson.
It was a 21-yard catch.
Yeah, but it was not only was it good of Wilson finding Gordon, it was good of Gordon not fumbling it.
I mean, or bobbling the ball,
or bobbling it. Yeah,
they go back to Wilson on the back to Gordon on the ground. I'm glad that he got another mouthpiece, or if he probably had a staff member go and fish out his freaking mouth guard for him after he threw it to the stands.
Can you see one of the coaching assistants going up and they throws it in the crowd? Hey, excuse me, did you get his mouth? Can I have that?
Bill, there's zero chance that any staff member would do that after he.
I know.
He pulled that shit.
I know.
2nd and 8. Russ changing the play. He is in shotgun. Got 4 wide receivers and Dulcich. Hands it off to Gordon. Looks like Gordon gets about 4 yards. So Broncos are
at the 30.
Looks like 3rd and 4 at the Vegas 30.
Yep.
3 minutes, 39 seconds to go.
What?
Check that. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. Sorry.
I was going to say 3:39. You're about a half minute in.
No, sorry about that.
No, that's all good. It's all good. People don't mind me going, oh yeah, that was nice. That's for the whole.
So Broncos are doing a little bit better on 3rd down conversions than they started out. They're 4 of 10, 5.8 yard average. We have 3rd and 4 right here. Russ again in shotgun. Scrambles to the right. He's under attack. Just throws it away.
Dang it.
I know. I'd feel so much more comfortable,
man,
with a touchdown.
I do too. I absolutely do too. Oh, and then McManus has already missed one, so that's not a sure thing like it used to be.
So he's 2 for 3. He's made 48 and 52. And he missed a 25.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I think I made a 25-yard field goal at one of those like inflatable goalposts outside the stadium before a game.
Yeah, with one of them Nerf balls. Oh yeah.
Okay, McManus with a beautiful kick right down the middle. I mean that laser right down the pipe. Broncos up 16-13, 3.5 minutes.
Okay, now both of my scores are out the window. And that's Broncos get 2 safeties, Raiders get 2 safeties.
Sorry, I'm pulling this up late, but yeah, we definitely needed a touchdown and no field goal, but we have a kick-ass defense. I love after the field goal how they pan over to the sideline there. The camera goes over to the sideline. It's like Carr warming up like you used to see Brady when he grabbed the ball and warm up.
Yeah. Yep. That was pretty funny. A Hackett. They showed him on the side after field goals like this. No emotion. Just I'm like, what the heck was that? You know, are you pissed off because you're not calling the plays and we're getting points, or what's the deal? And look, I mean, I don't know. I would just think, yeah, all right. No, he's like this.
Okay. So Jackie, that is old school. Bill probably got that when it first came out. That's Bronco Bill, by the way. I don't have a fancy nickname like that, but that's okay.
What name? What nickname?
Bronco Bill.
Where's that at?
That's you.
I know, but I'm saying. Oh,
no,
you mean for the
guy in the jersey. She referenced you.
Oh, guy in the jersey. Okay. Yeah, that's an old guy. That's this old guy.
I think we just stay on for the rest of the time, Bill, because there's.
Why not? Why not? We're having fun, aren't we? Hope everybody out there's enjoying this.
Guys, I have good news. Broncos have increased their points per game just by virtue of the fact that we're at 16 right now. We are going to go up from our 14.6 average. So
we'll be at 15 points. Awesome. God.
You could have. You could have.
Hey, yeah, you could have. You want me to show you? See, I'm an old guy.
Carr is scrambling to the left. A quick pass to Jacobs, who was running across the middle there, pushed out of bounds by Singleton. 2nd and 6. Clock stops at 3:23. Again, both teams have.
Oh my gosh!
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. This is a battle of like the 2 most disappointing teams in the AFC West. Broncos at 3 and 6, Raiders at 2 and 7. Unfortunately, one of the Raiders' 2 wins was against our Broncos. So there is a lot on the line here. Not to mention, I'm just so tired of the Seahawks. Trying to rub it in our face like Geno Smith is better than Russell Wilson, and that they're going to get a better pick. So on 2nd and 6. Goes to Davante Adams across the middle, and it hit his hands, but
good
hit the ground. Good. And I just want to cite Davante. He should have caught that.
No.
No, but I do want to point out. I want to give him props for not complaining and calling for a penalty.
Good,
because he's literally done that every time.
Yep, exactly. Well, you said there's a whole lot on the line in this game. Not only in the game, but with this guy. Man, I'm
3rd and 6.
Wreck right now.
Clock is really ticking down. They're at 1 second. The ball gets snapped. Carr is throwing it deep, and it is batted down by Mathis. Unbelievable. It was a poor pass, but
nice defense. Great defense over the top. Perfect defense. Perfect.
Hey, Cole.
By the way, who else wore number 27 for the Broncos?
Well, there have been a couple really notorious players. Steve Atwater, of course.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's Steve Atwater. That's a Steve Atwater play right there. Yeah. Oh, wasn't it also the person that got shot and killed at Christmas?
Williams,
yeah, that was sad. Very sad. I'll tell you what,
all
man.
Right, so here. Raiders forced to punt. Montreal catches it. Fair catches it at the 20. Smart play.
Yep.
Don't want to play with fire.
Going back to number 27. I'll tell you what. Mathis is wearing that number with a lot of emotion. I don't know if he knows anything about the guys, but I'm just saying
he does.
Yeah, he does. Okay. I mean, with a lot of emotion, knowing the greats that have worn that number. And he just showed an example right there on that play by coming over the top, not hitting the receiver, but knocking the ball down. That was spectacular. That was Steve Atwater-esque.
So you know who talked to him, to Damari Mathis about that number was actually a friend of our network, Nick Ferguson. Nick had played with Darrent Williams, and he talked to Damari about Darrent.
Oh man, you mean when he got that number?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Handoff. Ooh, man. Murray just got stuffed. 1 yard gain.
So they're going to give him 2 on that, but the Raiders do call a quick timeout. Murray is so big that I think when he flops down, he gains an extra yard.
Yeah, exactly. He'll gain an extra yard just by his body size.
So the clock is stopped at 3:01, 16-13 Broncos. Raiders are down to 1 timeout. Broncos are at their own 22. This is where you get a little tight here, but Russ is having a nice game. 22 of 27 for 231.
No touchdown.
And just looks really, really comfortable back there. Russ hands off to Latavius Murray, and he runs right up the field and gets a long run for a first down. And Raiders are going to be forced to call another timeout.
The last timeout.
No, actually, they didn't.
Great run by Murray.
They didn't call it, dude.
Good. Let the clock run all the way down 2 minute. You know what it is? They probably want to save the timeout till right after the 2 minute warning, and they're hoping that they can get Denver to not get a first down the next 2 plays, and then the clock will run down a little bit, and then they can get the ball in a punt. That's probably what they're hoping.
So here's where it stands. There is a 15-second differential.
Then there you go. And then they'll let it run down. I bet. I don't think they'll call timeout.
So at 1st and 10, they hand it off to Latavius. He's not getting anything. It's 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Yeah, they'll let it run.
The Raiders did call the timeout. They called their last timeout. That was smart, actually.
I'm surprised.
No,
it was smart, but I'm surprised. And I think the reason why they called that timeout at that point in time is because it's 2nd and 9. If it had been 2nd and 3, I don't think they'd have called it.
Right. So the clock's been adjusted to 2:11. Raiders are completely out of timeouts. Broncos are now faced with a 2nd and 9. They've gone a little conservative right now.
Too
I can't
conservative.
imagine. Dude, Bill, there's zero chance that
Well, I know you got to run. I know you have to run the ball because you want.
there's zero chance that they pass it. There's no way.
I know. We're not gonna pass
we need to maximize the number of seconds that come off this clock. Mundungus, thank you. Denver almost 100 yards rushing. Let us know what the feeling is right there. It's got to be people's got to be just so fired up.
This has to be Murray. This cannot be Gordon. It has to be Murray.
It was Murray. So
nowhere.
See,
that's what I'm talking about. And I know that they have no timeouts, but we need to keep control the ball. We cannot force a punt and have them go down and get, heaven forbid, I'm not even going to say it.
A touchdown?
No, Glenn. You just nicked. So 2-minute warning. It's 16-13 Denver.
Just kidding. I needed to hear it, man. I hadn't heard it in
Well, you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear.
I needed to hear the touchdown celebration.
Well, let's hope for a turnover or something. But if that comes back to bite, oh man, that's not good, dude. But I understand where you're coming from,
Bobby. Yeah, let's go with that. I'll take that. So we got Bronco. Okay, all right, we'll just give a quick recap of where we're at right now.
I know where we're at. I'm at my wit's end with this game. That's messed up. It is messed up. That's what I'm saying. It's messed up.
I needed to hear it. Oddly enough, we've heard it. Now that was the 3rd time, but we heard it twice legitimately. Once when we thought it was and then it was overturned, and then once with a legitimate touchdown. But so
no, I agree. I agree with Bobby. That was messed up, dude. Because I ain't going there. If they, I'm not.
Especially since you're a couple seconds behind me.
Well, a couple is 2, dude. I'm like 8. You're like 1st down. I'm like, I ain't even seen the play yet. They're still in a commercial.
So where we stand right now, 2-minute warning. Denver up 16-13 over the Raiders. Broncos are at their own 34. They do have a 3rd and 10. They on their first 2 plays here, they did rush the ball. First play, both times to Latavius Murray. After the first play, the Raiders called their last timeout. So they have zero ability to stop the clock. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's where I get all my stats.
I'm gonna start calling you GT. GTG. That's a good one, man.
Broncos do have 2 timeouts. They show Mark Davis and his incredible haircut. Clint Kubiak, he's intense, but I am going with a pass to Greg Dulcich. Bobby mentioned Dulcich. Wow. I think Dulcich, the rookie, is going to be targeted on this play for a 1st down. So
Raiders are 0-6 in one score possessions, or 1 score game. I mean,
so Russ deep in the pocket scrambles a little bit to the right and ends up throwing it away. The closest receiver was Kendall Hinton. Russ was shoved down, but we need a killer punt from Corliss Waitman.
Oh, fudge.
And Daniel Carlson is so good as a kicker. You need anywhere remotely near.
Why didn't he just throw it to Dulcich? He went outside, then he cut back inside, and he's wide open.
All right.
Was it to
Punt
the
fielded at the 15, gets down to the 22. They may put it at the 23. And Derek Carr jogs out. Minute 43 seconds to go. Carr has 31 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime.
Oh,
Pretty shocking. But
anybody out there have a defibrillator? Just asking.
Hopefully Mrs. Bill. But you know what? You can't argue with the play calling on that last drive. You really can't.
No, but I can on that. I don't know why he's throwing.
Had the Broncos had an incomplete pass on first down, Raiders would have still had their timeout. So they're out of timeouts. Quick pass to Hollins. He's become the favorite target outside of Adams for Carr.
That's because Adams is being blanketed. Nice.
7 yards. 7 yards. Tackle. 2nd and 3 at the 29. First
Good
down.
tackle by Mathis.
Oh my goodness! A pass to the 50 to Cole Sr.
Oh no, this is not good at all, guys.
So minute.
Hey, where is Surtain? Why is he waiting for him to catch it? Surtain, that's not you, man. That's not you.
All right, Bill, you're not allowed to badmouth Surtain. Come on, now, stop it.
I have to.
57 seconds left. Carr drops back. Passes it to oh my gosh. Jacobs gets tackled at the 7-yard line, 6-yard line. Holy shit. Raiders have a 1st and goal with 40 seconds to go at the 7-yard line. Josh Jacobs with what was that? Broncos have to call a timeout. We got to give ourselves any chance to. What was that last play? Let's see if I can find it.
You're not going. Oh, they did call timeout.
Jacobs through
32 seconds left. Timeout. Ball.
Jacobs was running down the left side, little flip pass, and ran it for 43-yard gain.
Please do not tell me that we're in prevent defense because this is exactly what it looked like last week.
Yeah,
exactly. And there's that wide open receiver. This time it went. It didn't go for a touchdown like it did last week on that flea flicker. This wasn't a flea flicker, but the guy's wide open just like it was last week. I don't know what Evero's doing. This is starting to really tick me off because when they got inside the last 2 minutes of the game, he goes into prevent, and what does that do? It prevents you from freaking winning.
Our defense has saved our season. We can't. So Carr,
we've only won 3. You mean saved our
Carr
season.
was under attack there. Davante was ended up throwing it kind of away in the end zone. 2nd and goal, 27 seconds to go. Moreau was the intended target. He was being covered by Damari Mathis, but Jonathan Cooper ended up getting a nice hit on Carr right around the time he threw it. Let's just get into overtime, dude.
I told you what happens when I'm either going to be quiet or I'm going to be freaking loud.
Oh my goodness. It was a hot potato.
I don't know. I'm not there. Oh,
Carr throws it intended for Jacobs.
Oh,
it hits a Bronco, hits Jacobs, hits another Bronco. And all right, so first it hits Jacobs.
And then falls to the ground.
Back to Jacobs and almost intercepted. That would
twice.
Have been incredible.
Almost intercepted twice. One.
Was it Cooper? I couldn't see the number on the left.
Almost intercepted twice. Number 22 and then I didn't see the second one. 3rd and goal. Oh my gosh. Come on, Denver. Come on, defense.
3rd and goal, incomplete pass. Davante is
seconds.
calling for a penalty, but K-Jack was all over that situation. So they're going to attempt a field goal. I can't imagine they'll miss it.
Hey, I don't care if you. I'm looking to block it. Block this doggone kick. Block it. 19 seconds left. Block it.
Russ, not seen your name before. Thank you so much for popping in.
Return. Oh yeah, absolutely. Here comes a field goal. Yeah, I know.
So here's Carlson. The guy's made 52 and 57. He's missed from 46. Looking at 25, that's where McManus got his blocked and Carlson converts. So 16 seconds left in the regulation, and it is a tie ball game at 16-16.
Hey, Glenn.
Yes, sir.
If 3 hours and 6 minutes of broadcasting live on the MHRT network of the neighborhood is not enough, are you ready to go another 15 minutes? Or is it 12 or whatever it is?
10.
Oh, whatever.
Hopefully it's hopefully we score a touchdown on the first drive, but
yeah, I'm with you. Hey, I hope those lights behind me are not a distraction. It's the orange and blue. I've got them unsynced. Just trying to give a little bit of mojo love.
That's your like rally cap.
Yeah, it's kind of like however they do that. Turn their hat around, whatever.
My background looks like it's I'm not in my office, so my background looks like I'm like one of those police interrogation videos on unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, guys, just a reminder, or not a reminder, but just in case you're wondering why we don't go to commercials and play the songs and stuff. We want to hear the comments that you guys have. We really do want to engage with you. And that's what this whole show is about. It's about bringing you the game. It's about bringing you our emotions and our thoughts and our comments and, scores and that kind of thing. So you guys want to chime in? Go for it. We're all in favor of it, and we will bring them up and comment just like we just did.
Hey, Lancelot. Yes, OT, and in fact, the Broncos, it should be OT. I mean, the Broncos just got a touchback with 16 seconds left in regulation. So I am fully expecting that they're not going to try anything
Throw a bomb.
crazy.
Throw a bomb. Why not?
Throw a bomb and hope for a pass interference.
Sure.
That's what I'm all for.
I would do that. It's 16 seconds left. You got approximately 3 plays on a bomb, but then maybe they don't want to. Okay. Here's what I would say.
We're not gonna
throw a bomb on the first two. Throw a bomb on the first two. Run it the third time because they can't call timeout. Then we go to overtime.
All right. Pass to Latavius Murray down at the 35-yard line. Broncos will call a timeout. 7 seconds to go. Again, Bill is right on. Bill's blood pressure is like
up here, dude. Up
4,000 over 1,200.
If you guys are tuning in to see if I have a heart attack, we should be way over 1,000. Because
good news, folks. If Bill has a heart attack, I will be able to remove him from the room, so we won't need to witness it. Unfortunately, you'll be stuck with me for the balance of the time. All right, so
that's good
Broncos
stuff.
have 4 receivers, 3 left, 1 right. Russ drops back, throws it to the sideline to Dulcich. There's 3 seconds. So the ball is on the 40.
Hail Mary time. Hail Mary time. Absolutely, Hail Mary time.
Perfect. Kamani, we have no timeouts left. We took our last timeout after the Latavius Murray catch. So 16-16, 3 seconds left. I am all for it. If you remember, I believe it was Vic Fangio's first win. Scangarello wanted to take a knee and run out the clock, and Fangio said, "No, throw the bomb and see if we get a pass interference." He got a pass interference and kicked the field goal.
Yep,
that would be a perfect.
What I was saying, we should have done that the first two plays. But now it's more manageable. I understand why they did this. It's more manageable.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
No.
What the heck was that? Sutton, what are you, stupid?
What are you talking about, Sutton? That was not even near him.
All he had to do was turn around. Why not turn around and look for the ball?
Oh, come on now. All right. I do think we need to take a break just for a quick minute.
I think Mundungus. Mundungus, thanks for the reminder. I forgot. Not that I have heart medicine. I'm not going there, guys. But yeah, I need to.
Riker will, unless Bill, if you want to stay on for a minute and take some comments, but
sure.
Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, go. Whatever you got to do. Who's ready to watch in yet another overtime game? Riker. we had an overtime game against the Chargers and we lost. We had an overtime game against the Colts, I believe, and we lost. I don't know if you're being facetious, which is okay. That's your right. I'm not necessarily ready to see Russ cook, quote, cook in overtime. I just want to see the Broncos win. I don't care how we get it. I don't care. If we win the toss, obviously, I want us to go down and at least kick a field goal to force the Raiders to have to kick a field goal to go to sudden death. Okay. If we lose the toss, obviously, I don't want to give up anything less than a field goal. Overtime, it's our third one this year. We got to win at least one. I would certainly hope so. So let's hope that Broncos obviously come out on the winning side of this. I'm not really I'm not going to be bummed if it's a tie, because a tie to me is better than a loss. Let's see. What's this one? Lancelot, all the heart attacks is not from the vaccine. It's all the Bronco and Raider fans. Yeah, it's true. Oh, that is true, man. I'm telling you, this has been a rough 6 years. And then now we're in this one. So yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough to watch Bronco games. But hey, as long as every time the Broncos play, I will always watch the game all the way to the end. I watched the 55-10 Super Bowl loss to the very end. Why? If the Broncos are going down, I'm going down with them, because that's what fans do, and that's how I am. All right, welcome back, Glenn. You got any chiming in to want to do?
So, I just wanted to say thanks to everyone who's popped in today. We've been shooting the breeze for over 3 hours. We're certainly not professionals, but we are diehard fans. The neighborhood is part of the MHR Team Network. We'd love you to subscribe if you haven't already on YouTube. We just exceeded 1,000 subscribers in just over 2 years.
Thumbs up.
The shows that we have on Monday nights, we have the Cluster Puck podcast, which is with Nick and Britt, and it's about the Avalanche. And they are their knowledge is just incredible. On Tuesday nights, we've got the 5280 podcast. I'm part of that. Along with Mundungus Creevy, which is Mike Clark, Mr. Boggins, Cameron Parker. We have a lot of great guests that join us, willing to give us some time. Just last week, we had Susie Wargen on, and Nick Ferguson was on the week prior. On Wednesdays, we have the Wild Wild West, which is so great. Richie was just on the screen here commenting, and Rich is the host of that, along with diehard fans from each of the other three teams in the AFC West, which is a really unique concept and a really well done show, a lot of fun. And then on Friday nights, the live show is Broncos Breakdown with Bronco Bill. So and all our shows right now are live, so you can pop in with the chat and really contribute. That's what it's all about. And if we have guests, we take questions as well from the chat that we ask the guests. So please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. It's been great to be involved with us from the beginning. So just to give you an idea, back to the game after my little infomercial there, Broncos just kicked off first in overtime. The way the overtime rules work, Vegas gets the ball on the 32-yard line. The way the rules work is if the Raiders score a touchdown on this opening drive, the game's over. But if the Raiders score a field goal, the Broncos get an opportunity to come back and get a possession. First down handoff to Josh Jacobs. Did not
nowhere.
Did not go like most of them. Second and 10. Again, overtime is a 10-minute period. I always liked when it was 15 minutes. I'm not a big fan of the tie. I as I was walking back into the room, I heard people asking about
that. Rich, I'm not too sure about that. You need to go back and watch some of my other shows where I get really heated up. But yeah, you're right. When it's live action,
Oh,
yeah.
crap, Bill. Pass tomorrow gets all the way down to the 35-yard line of the Broncos. That was well over 30-yard. Let me see if I can find out. 33-yard reception, caught it around midfield and ran it down another 15 yards. That is not a good start to overtime. Kind of reminds me a little bit.
I have no idea where this defense is. I have no idea where they are. Why in heaven's name are they playing zone? You got to play man-to-man. In overtime, you have to play man-to-man. You cannot allow those soft cushions.
Carr drops back, throws it deep. Davante Adams wide open, touchdown, game over. Raiders win 23-16.
Oh, my gosh.
22-16, my bad.
Man.
Holy crap, he was wide open. Good Lord.
Well, that was on. Oh, they're showing Justin Simmons. Was that on Simmons? Wow.
Well, Mathis got absolutely shaken. That
looked like it was on Simmons. He didn't have coverage over the top.
No.
Oh, Simmons broke.
Simmons was in the end zone.
That was not.
Yeah, but
hang on. Let me bring up some better news. Hang on.
what's better? How can you bring up better news?
Dallas 40, Minnesota 3. Yeah, Mike, I'm sorry you had to witness that. Good grief. Broncos and Raiders 3-7, and the flipping Raiders.
We're in last place because the Raiders just swept us.
2 out of the 3 games that they won were against us.
I bet
Martin,
they wish they.
yeah.
I bet they wish they could play us the rest of the year. Good gosh. I don't know, Glenn.
Oh,
How much Hackett's buyout is? Yeah. I like this one right here. Okay, I understand why you're sorry. I don't know if it's because when we lose and things like this and I get quiet and you want me to be more outspoken, or are you sorry because obviously I'm a Bronco fan, just like everybody in the chat room. So, all right, it's time to not be quiet anymore. This fell, and I've never said this before, guys. I've never said this in any of my shows, nor on the neighborhood, but I'm going to say it today. And I should have said it last week, but it's a carbon copy of last week. This was squarely on Evero. Absolutely squarely on Evero. No adjustment in the second half. No adjustment in overtime. Going to prevent defense, and call it what you want. Maybe it wasn't prevent defense. Sure looked like it. And then in overtime, why are you going zone? It's man to man. It has to be. So that way you don't have pockets of wide open receivers like we saw. Okay? You guys wanted my emotions. You got it. That's where I'm coming from today. Offense looked great under Kubiak. Clint Kubiak. Looked wonderful. No adjustment at halftime. No adjustment in overtime. Deep breath. All right, Glenn, your turn.
You know what? I got to pull up this comment just because. Come on, damn straight, dude.
Yeah, I'm pissed too. You just hurt me. Absolutely.
Yeah, screw y'all donkey fans. Fair enough, Dorian. Okay.
Whoa. Time out. No. Hang on.
No. Let's move on.
Hang on. Just in case you don't know, donkeys and horses are not the same animal. Just saying.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So D-Rock, 1,000,000%. I'm going to be blunt. This fucking guy, and there he is just sitting on the sideline, has now fumbled his way into 2 losses this year
alone
against the Raiders. against the Raiders, 3 losses in the last year and a half of fumbles that were actually returned for touchdowns. Like if he sees another stitch of a Broncos uniform when we have a week to plan ahead, I'm going to be fuming. We deserve what we get. It's 100% killed the momentum. We were on the verge of scoring a second touchdown in the first half, and then receiving the ball in the third quarter. It just is just amazing. Bobby, expand on that if you could, and then another comment or expound on that. I'd love to know what you mean. Dorian, we know you're Raider Nation. Listen, I brought the comment up, but you guys won the game. D-Rock, they have to release Gordon. I would agree with you 100%. So let's get Latavius. Let's bring Marlon Mack up from the practice squad. Zigbo's on the practice squad. I don't know what Boone's status is right now, but Gordon should not touch him. You just can't trust him. I mean, you just can't. Do any of our coaches know what they're doing? Kamani,
Kubiak does.
I mean, Evero does too. I just don't know what happened with the
last two games, guy.
On the last
two games.
But even on the last 2 drives, the fact that Jacobs was able to release for a 43-yard reception, that we were lucky that the game didn't end in regulation. Now the big changes. I don't see any changes happening. Bill, do you see any coaching changes before the end of the season? I just can't see it. I think they're going to ride it out. They're 3-7. What's the point?
I don't think that's going to happen, but a lot of people may disagree with me, and I've heard it in across the MHRT network shows. I wouldn't mind if Hackett was fired, not because I want somebody to lose their job or anything of that nature, but maybe to shake things up and just to have a different look. I know we're 3-7. I understand it. But if you can bring somebody in, I know we can't get Dan Quinn from Dallas because he's, you can't do that in the middle of the season and leave another team without their coordinator. I understand that. But put I don't know, Alton as a head coach and then Kubiak as an OC, and then maybe something worse. I know Hackett has a lot of passion and emotion, but to me, it's just something's not clicking, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I wouldn't mind a major change just to get a reaction. See if it works.
I think it's pointless at this stage of the season. We're 3-7. I do think they would have made a change had we lost in London, and then had time after that to acclimate another coach. Martin, big Bronco fan, diehard, same here. Richie calling for Divine, Zigbo. Our resident Cornhusker fans are calling for the same thing. Martin with the Coob for head coach. D-Rock, I'm going to do both comments real quick. Cannot blame Hackett on this loss.
No, it's defense. It's a defense. It's
even though I want him gone.
What? Even though I thought I said Evero. I was like, whoa.
No. Come on.
I don't think we have playoff. I don't think we had playoff hopes at all.
We still had a chance because there's so much parity in the league right now, and there's 7 spots. So essentially half of each conference. 7 out of 16 get a playoff.
Okay, so we got 7 losses. There's 17 games. We can go 10-7. Does that make it?
Dude, how is that gonna happen?
Are we okay? Let me put it to you this way, Glenn.
You see us winning 7 straight games with
no. I'm just saying.
I think we'll beat the Chargers, but I cannot believe we got swept by the Raiders.
Well, my thing is, how improbable would it be to win 10 straight? You got the Chiefs twice, the Chargers again, who we already lost to, and we already got swept by the Raiders.
You have the Ravens.
We have Baltimore Ravens. I mean, that's 4 right there.
Yeah, we have no chance. But Walton's got to be so embarrassed at this point. Yeah,
no doubt.
They have to be so disappointed. But I mean, like let's look long term.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was just gonna say
Russell Wilson is not washed. If we get our star players back from injury next year, I do think that they're going to make a change in head coach. I would love to retain Evero, even though, there's so much momentum for him being interviewed for, and I'm sure he will be. Guy's a phenomenal talent. He's just, I mean, everything that people say about him behind the scenes too is just positive. Martin, my point of view is it sucks. Yep. Carolyn, well, next year Wilson will be okay. I agree with you.
Who would you like to see? Who would you like to see as head coach if Hackett's gone next year?
I think a Dan Quinn would be good.
What do we have to give up to Dallas to get him?
Nothing.
You don't think so?
No, because he's an assistant.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good point. Your point. So as long as he gets a promotion, we don't have to give up. Okay.
Riker thinking that we might be perhaps in the Black Friday sale. I'm guessing
no.
One more week of this before the Broncos end up in the clearance bin.
Hey, maybe we can buy it.
Yeah. If we're out on Hackett, we might opt to put Evero in at head coach, Rich. I mean, that's a fun thing to think about. But then if you actually examine it, like the one knock that we've had, the biggest knock we've had on Hackett is that he still is serving as the offensive coordinator while the head coach. Like Evero is, aside from a couple of the drives here, has been really, really good at defensive coordinator. And I don't know like what happens if we, do we have, Parker step in as defensive coordinator if Evero goes up.
Hey, if Jeff Saturday can be the head coach of the Colts and win his first game as head coach, why not Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, he lost his first home game. Bobby is calling for Manning and Stokely. Oh my God!
There you go.
That party on the plane might be a little bit bigger than the chains with the.
At this point in time, Glenn, it's anybody's guess. It really is. And you know what? It really comes down, in my opinion, it really comes down to who will be willing to bend and work with Wilson, because Wilson's not going anywhere, not at least for the next 3 or 4 years.
But he shouldn't. He shouldn't.
No.
He's not washed. I'm just tired of hearing people talking about that he sucks. He doesn't.
No,
he doesn't. John, Hackett has emotion, but the players don't play for him. I mean, I would agree with that. And have you noticed lately too, John? Like they're not. They would always show, and Hackett would be hugging all the players and massaging their shoulders. Like there's none of that stuff anymore. It's
sad. It really is sad.
But yeah. Why let a hot coach walk away? I think that was an autocorrect on Evero. I love him. I think the guy is terrific. I don't know if he's too inexperienced as a coordinator to get a full-time job next year, but I think the opportunity is definitely real. He's my favorite coach on the staff, so we'll see what happens. So.
I agree, D-Rock. Absolutely. Shout out to Singleton and Jewell. Those guys played their hearts out. Absolutely. And they had
even down to that play where the ball was touched by 4 different guys.
Yeah.
Jacobs, the second guy was Jewell.
Yep.
And then Josie was diving and almost made that. I don't want to say almost made that interception. Potentially could have made that interception diving across the field. That was Josie down there. That guy is. Yeah. He's been hurt. And
Mathis played his heart out. Mathis played great today. Played well.
It's been a couple different plays that have really hurt us. We gave up a couple long plays at inopportune times, and it just didn't work out. Good Lord, Bobby, please no. Feel that we're losing out at this point. Dude, we're playing the Carolina Panthers next week. That would be just That would be bad. I think we have something, even though we should have. I mean, the Raiders are 3-7, and 2 of those victories have come against us.
I know that, and to Josh McDaniels, that hurts even more.
Oh, he's such a
because he's loving this. You know he's loving this,
right?
And that pisses me off more than anything.
So I think what we've proven today is that Bill and I are very petty and vindictive.
Pretty what? Vindictive?
Petty and vindictive. Like we don't want this guy to enjoy any sort of success. Anyway, we should wrap it up. As I mentioned before overtime, we've got a whole slate of shows. And join us for the neighborhood next Sunday against the Panthers. And who knows, I was part. It's normally Bill and Mundungus Creedy, Mike Clark.
Oh,
and I was part of it with Mike when they did the game in London against Jacksonville, and it was exhilarating, like, to be part of it and sharing the win with people that don't necessarily know, but we all have one common want, and it's for this team to do well. We love the Broncos, and so that's what makes this whole network fun. But we've got so if you're an Avs fan, the Cluster Puck on Monday nights is great. 5280 podcast, which is a Broncos-based fan-led podcast on Tuesday nights. The Wild Wild West. So I know we saw some Chiefs fans and we saw some Raiders fans in here. You're represented on the Wednesday show, so join that. And then Friday night Broncos breakdown with Bronco Bill. If you want to see Bill completely angst, spoiler alert, it's coming on Friday. Okay.
Yeah, you'll definitely see it. Hey, Glenn, just wanted to give you a reminder. I'm doing this live, obviously. You're going to have to be on next Sunday with Mundungus. I have to work late. We have a tournament. Can't.
This is outrageous.
So I'm just letting you know you're on back-to-back weeks.
All right, there you go. Well, if you didn't like anything I had to say, you probably should skip next week.
No, don't do that, man. It's a fun show. It's really, really fun, guys. Hope you really enjoyed today. Hope you enjoyed watching us. Thanks for chiming in like always. We always appreciate your comments. It's what makes this show fun for not only us, but hopefully for you guys as well. Sorry the outcome wasn't what we wanted, but hey, there's always next week. All right, Glenn, take us out, man.
All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.